see here. Is the mic on now?
He says, fuck Thornville. That's crazy.
Well, it
Never
seems like
going
that's where
back.
it is this year, unfortunately. Honestly, I feel like that's why I don't remember much from like this year just feels like almost the Groundhog Day scenario, and there's still tons of years left.
Right,
This is
right.
only like the
But it's like
second
we've
year,
been through some
actually.
crazy ass shit.
Yeah, you're right.
So it's like after seeing some things that you've seen, like only crazy shit starts to stick out and it doesn't come up like that.
That's true. That's true. It's just that there was so much wild, right, antics and everything else. Fuck Legend Valley. If that place isn't for legends, what the fuck? How does our audio sound? Is it too loud? Is it too soft?
Philly year before the 17th, no doubt.
That's what it was, kind of like last year. How last year was, I feel like these mics are so loud. All right.
Shit sounds
Because it's
good.
like, I have it like turned half down, so. Sailor V said it was kind of loud when I saw her in real life. We could actually talk about stuff like this. Yeah, I feel like that was how I felt last year also. Although I loved last year. The weather was one of the best weathers we'd ever had at the gathering, if you ask me. What the hell? So we went to that NEMS show last night. Fuck your life. Just on a side note. Totally forgot to get a picture at the impromptu meet and greet, but hey. We did buy, I was going to show this off while we got number 6, as you can see. We were last in line, but. All right, dun dun dun. He wrote Tracy and Cracker, the dynamic duo. I was like, all right, that's a new one. He liked it. He was pretty proud of it. So that was cool. I liked it. And I guess I'll be Batman. No, but yeah, it was very fresh. We also bought this poster where we are declared the best fans ever. So in case anyone ever had any doubts who the real profanity was in this piece, NEMS has declared that we are the best fans ever. And I know that there's probably other artists that feel that way about us, so that's pretty cool. It was a great time. Like I said, it was, or maybe I didn't say, it was like an album celebration, so he played America's Sweetheart front to back, except for the depressing track that I guess he didn't feel like doing live. And he threw in some bangers instead, so that was cool. Numbs is just, fuck your life. It's always a good time, so. Yeah, he should. He went on tour. He was actually played the same night as the Clowns did in San Antonio. We ended up changing our trip once we found out about his tour schedule. And obviously we weren't going to skip Wicked Wonka at Juggalo Day. So he ended up playing Dallas the next night. So we changed our flight from leaving from San Antonio to leaving out of Dallas. So we actually flew into Austin, went and saw Monkey, hung out with him. Then we drove down to San Antonio. Then after Juggalo weekend, we drove up to Dallas and saw NEMS up there. It was dope.
Stopped off at Waco.
We did stop at Waco on the way. It was pretty wild.
Peep the God David Koresh.
Yeah, he should go on tour with Ill Bill. They came out with an album called Gorilla Twins. No, Ill Bill is actually on tour in Europe right now. So he wasn't in Brooklyn at the time. Hey, Josh. Yeah, and the one time, well, not the one time, but we came down to New York for an Ill Bill show. Well, not an Ill Bill show, actually. It was a Cypress Hill show, and Ill Bill.
Cypress Hill, KRS-One.
Correct. Ill Bill.
And another.
Someone else, yeah.
Another punk band.
Yeah.
That.
And Ill Bill opened, and he had NEMS come out with him.
He wasn't on the tour. He was just playing.
He was just playing because it was Brooklyn.
New York and Connecticut.
Right, and we missed both of them. We were at
No, we went
Connecticut.
to the other one. No, that was something else.
Oh, yeah, no, right. That was the nonfiction thing.
Yeah, correct.
So we couldn't find parking because it's New York. And by the time we got parking and fucking walked in, we like heard like the last 2 beats of Ill Bill. And then he walked off stage and we saw Joe there, Rocco, who's also featured in our gathering highlight
Yeah,
tonight.
this is the year that
This is the year he
steals
had the ice cream truck.
we seen videos.
But we saw
got
him
a
at that
video on
Cypress
there.
Hill show. It was dope. Texas was great. I was so pleasantly surprised at how much I loved it. I was not expecting to like it, honestly, at all. So the fact that it's like one of my favorite vacation spots that I've been to, it's pretty good.
Just like rock the bell, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Straight
Bro.
up, because it was like a weekend or whatever the fuck, and
Such a
we were just
nightmare.
driving around.
It was. It was the same fucking feeling,
Same.
except it was mad early. So yesterday we stopped at Sam Sleazy's house on the way to New York to visit with him because he's not very far out of the way. So we visited him in Treva, and I was like, you know what? We've missed Ill Bill twice going to New York. I'm not trying to repeat this because it's like 5 o'clock and we're still talking to Sam, and the show started at 7, so it was a super early night last night. But it's easy for us in Rhode Island now. We just jump off to New York. Took us like 3 hours to get home. So yeah, it was dope. But yeah, we missed Bill, dude. We missed the whole thing. It helped Rock the Bells.
Well, Rock
right?
the Bells was the whole thing because we had to find pot. It
Then we
took
had to
us
take the
forever.
ferry.
Yeah, then we had to park, and then we had to take the fucking ferry to go.
And then we had to go
Island.
like cattle and be herded.
Oh yeah, when it was over, it was crazy.
What a
Everybody trying to
nightmare.
leave Governor's Island.
Yup.
On,
That's
like,
the one
2
thing
or
about
3
New
boats.
York. You have to plan ahead for parking if you're not trying to park in a garage or one of those places where you have to double park on top of another car, and who knows when you're getting back into your car. That's how I feel. I just want my car to be accessible, street parking preferably, but that also takes some planning sometimes.
Takes fucking
Planning meaning getting there an hour earlier and cruising around block after block in New York till someone leaves. But last night was nice because it was actually in Manhattan at SOB's, and since it's the weekday, there's no one that like hangs out in Manhattan really after 5. So the parking meter stopped at 7. We literally pulled in at 7, parked
across the
street from
1
SOB's.
block
It was
up.
fucking great. That's not what everyone came here to hear about, though, I bet. But, I will show off one of my newest resin pieces because I am hooked. I am from the Ocean State, so here we go. It's a bitch at the beach, and I love that shit. So, yeah, it's cute little seashells, starfish, and sea glass. So I just have one right now, but I will be making more. There's my spiel. Visit my shop. Support my life, please. Next on the list of stuff is this. Thank you, sir. I have so many resin cuts, so sorry if I'm bothering my finger, ripping it off. All right, so still no news on Legends. I'm just saying, like, every week I'm hoping that one of these weeks I'm going to be like, what? I'm hoping, since I'm planning to do this up until the gathering. Maybe. You never know, though.
The knot, yep.
Yeah, they did say it was coming out.
They did.
That's the 6th of the 2nd, but it's actually, there was 2 wraiths, so it's actually number, I don't know, bro. Can't, number 17?
The 12th. Yeah.
Definitely not 17. But it would be the 12th, but I feel like there's 2 wraiths.
1 wraith.
I know, it's the 6th, and it's the wraith, but yeah, it's the 12th. The knot, I like it. The name is cool. We'll see how it pans out. We'll give it a chance, of course. There was 3 bang pow booms. You're not wrong about that. But the Wraith and the Wraith are
4.
totally.
There was 3, and then there was the nuclear edition also. So.
Oh my god.
We got the nuclear edition.
That's the only one we ended up with, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Ah, Nova. So we came home from this little trip we just went on Not having a living dog sitter is a whole new world for us, you guys. We have always had someone staying here with the dogs. Pickles has, you know, he likes to escape or whatever, but he's decided he's going to chew his way through the banister to make it to the basement. So it's not cool. He ripped open the screen thinking he could do that, but didn't. So I don't want to have to put him in a crate, but it might happen.
Welcome.
I'm just worried that when we're gone, no one's going to be able to get him back into the crate.
He'll do anything for a snack.
That much is true, but he might not come inside.
He'll come inside.
All right, we'll try it. All right, guys. So, well, Nova is my friend, so I would be excited because I'm always excited to see her. What? Hall.
What the fuck is
Hall. Well,
this?
thank you so much. No longer available. I appreciate you. Thanks for supporting my life, Carl. Juggalo Dundee. What? Look at you guys. I just got raided by Juggalo Dundee.
Cloudy at 27.
27 ninjas. I'm guessing they're ninjas. Say la vie. How does my sound? Is it too loud? I tried to turn it down. Aw, thank you, you guys. Seahorses forever. Yes. Aw, I love you guys. It was so good seeing you this weekend, Sailor V. It's not very often that we get to actually chill and hang out, so that was very nice. Well, yeah, there is 2 links too, right? Then, not my chair. Hello, Juggalo Dundee. Okay, good. I turned it a bunch down, so I can see it's only hitting the yellow now, but it seems to still be working very good. No, I don't have it. I'm lucky. I guess I got out of it. I do know a few people that did catch the Jugga flu at those shows. Well, wasn't
Yeah,
it?
no, we came out fine.
We did. We got lucky. I don't know. We went to 2.
Yeah, we were in.
We double
We were
dipped.
in like second, third row.
We also had just gone to 3 tech shows, and we went to NEMS last night. So had just gone to 6 shows in May and not catching an illness. Yes. Oh, yeah. Move Yum Yum's weeds too. So this is what we're talking about in here tonight, guys. If you're not familiar, tonight's episode is The Gathering of the Juggalos 2015. This is the 2nd year at Hog Rock. I have, where'd it go? This is the bracelet from that night. Bow. From that night. From that whole fucking thing. There you go. Yeah, no, yeah, that's when we left. At least that wasn't you sliding, right? You, you weren't that girl lying on the floor next to dude.
Taking sips off the floor. Fucking fire.
Fucking gross. Do you know how many people have commented on that video? Like, I pissed on that floor. I puked on that floor. My girl, this and that. Right. Gross. Yup. It's 2015. Gathering of the Juggalos, 2015. Like I said, 2nd year at Hog Rock.
No.
And I meant lies. 2nd year at Legend Valley. So let's get it on. Apparently, this is the year that the missing link was found. Not linklet.
Seen some broad sip off the floor in South Carolina too.
I didn't know that she sipped off the floor. Remember you saying that there was a...
It's how you either die or live forever. I don't know.
We'll have a story about something similar to that later.
Yeah, this year it pops off.
Oh yeah, I can look that up too. That video. It said it was on Reddit.
Yeah, but I don't know.
Found. All right, let's go. You always hand that to me right when I'm going to read the story. So why don't you read the story?
Nope.
Hello, Scarecrow. Yep. That story's coming out tonight, Sailor V. We have a video also. I can't even think about it. But yep, that's
this
tonight.
Year's the poop.
That's like the only story basically I
call
got.
him the shit sipper. That's
Shit sipper. Stop.
Holy shit. We seen Rock 15 minutes after that shit, or somebody's like, yo, you gotta see this.
Like, you gotta look at this video. I'm like, why? What happened?
Like, I don't
It
know.
was so fresh. Like, it had just happened.
$25. Yeesh.
So bad. Yeah. All right. This is our time, our life, our dream. Welcome, one and all, to the greatest family reunion on earth. The time is now upon us once again. Oh, hold on. My bad, guys. Let me pop this up here for you so that you can actually. Dun dun dun. And sorry, here's some more information for you. Here's the amulet and the bracelet, front and back. And here's this. All right. Chicken hunting. The time is now upon us to once again open the mystic gates of the Dark Carnival to enter the utopic chaos that lies beyond. It is a place where the dull canvas of this world melts away to reveal a carnivalesque dreamscape of both wondrous sights and sounds. We have made it, which is no small feat. It has been an epic journey that has defined us as the Juggalos we are today. We have faced many foes, challenges, and personal hardships along the way, and still we stand. It is a true testament to our enlightened spirits that we can still celebrate when so many try to oppress us. Still, we grow stronger. Ours is a belief in something greater than this mortal realm. Ours is a belief in the bond of our family. Ours is a belief. Why are you laughing? In ourselves.
She said, I hope he dug them out and sold them to someone. Talking about them shrooms. He had them both. It's fucking excellent.
Oh!
The chocolate covered shroomies.
Chocolate covered shroom.
Oh,
No.
shit. Fucking excellent. My bad. I didn't
Oh,
mean
that's
to
fine. It's way more
disturb this
interesting.
shit, but
Right.
Lotus Pod killed me with that.
Ours is a belief in something greater than this mortal realm. Ours is a belief. Did I already read all this? Yes. They may fear what they don't understand. They may hate because they wish they had what we have, but they can never stop us from living the lives we choose to being who we are. And, you know, this seems kind of aggressive for an introduction.
Rocco says, sounds like Rachel Paul wrote this one.
Right. Right. Seriously, I'm like, this sounds super like aggressive. Like, it's almost like, you know, also like a, now that we know that they left, like a fuck you. She probably did write this. Oh, Lord have mercy. This is our year, our festival. The gathering captures a moment when the world is as it should be. Stop it.
Proud of you, a jug that can read. Shout out to the
Thanks for the
literate.
follow.
She ain't done with it yet.
No, you gotta hold on. See, I might not be able to. Honestly. Here there exists an intangible spiritual link to all whose company you share. Looking around, and what do you see? There is an abundance of giant carnival rides, wild parties, and celebrity artists performing on huge stages, all of which comprise the Dope Underground Festival. But the gathering is much more than the sum of its entertainment and music. For you see, the core of the magic that exists and flows all around us, the core of the magic that is the Dark Carnival itself, stems from none other than the Juggalos themselves and from within you. This is our family, y'all. When I picked up that y'all, I'm not sure. It is here amongst Juggalos where love exists in its purest form. It is here amongst Juggalos where we are truly equal. It is here amongst Juggalos where enjoying time spent with your homies is the greatest gift. It seems to be the simplest of things, and yet we know with certain clarity that it is the most important. There is something here that touches upon the fabric weaved into our souls and allows us to look into the very eyes of God. That's a little extreme also. Ugh. All right. This is our time. This is our family. This is our lives joined together in the blink of our brief existence, where we cannot deny the simple truth that it's one of the most powerful moments in our destiny because surrounded by our family in this way is when we truly live, and no one who has ever been a part of our world could ever understand it, let alone feel it. So live, dance, share, and laugh. Live, love, and laugh. Please, y'all. I can't believe that is in there.
Dance.
Live, laugh, and love, y'all. For this is our time, and you are far from alone. Look around you. You have found your way home.
Gang, gang.
Yup. Good
We
sentiment.
found our way home.
Not live, laugh, love. Right, Sailor V. Like, I'm like, wait, is that really serious? Live, laugh, love, y'all. Shoo! That's yes. He should look back. You're right about that. I bet she is. I bet she is. All right, let's see here. So then we got starring Young Wicked. I can't spell slaughter without laughter, I guess.
Can't spell slaughter without laughter.
All right. So here we go. Kicking it off. First day, we got the big top host. What does that even say? I don't know who these people
Big
are.
host, yeah. It's Sugar Slam and
It's from the infomercial.
Yeah,
I'm like, I don't know those people.
Fucking
Little Blaster, you
it's
mean?
Lil Blaster.
Okay. Okay. I know. You can tell he is, right, sure. Oh my God. All right. So then we
But
got
this
big.
was the year of the parking lot party across the street.
Oh yes. Oh, can we get started
video,
on that?
yeah, we found video of
Joe,
the parking lot.
one of Rocco's best friends. We just saw him also this weekend in Reading. This was the first time we met Joe, I feel like. Well, maybe not the first, but definitely one of the first that I can remember being like, oh, this guy.
This guy.
So here we go. Yep, that's it, Rocco. They made us park across the street. Wasn't it this first one? Which one was it?
No.
It was this one, right? The Cheshire.
Yeah, maybe. It's like at the beginning of the video.
Right. I got you. I must have it open on another one, but so yeah, this is one of the memories we have from that year. They made us park across the street. They didn't like. This is just someone's video I gaffled. Can you hear them? I don't know if you need to hear it, but yep. Wait, let me fast forward this a little. I guess. What the fuck? Here he comes, y'all. There's Joe. What? Like, what is happening? Can you guys see the whole thing? No. So that's when Joe.
And shortly after that, little later on, we seen Joe now fucking in.
He has the ice cream truck.
He is in control of this ice cream truck, and we are like, what the fuck?
We never saw that casual performance. We just saw
Yeah,
Joe
no, we just-
barreling around in an ice cream truck. We're like, what is happening? Bro, he stole the ice cream truck.
Yeah, later on, he was in the driver's seat, and no one else was in that van with him.
No, that whoever's truck
we
that
like,
was not with him.
Yo,
Unless he was in the back or
that
something.
knocked out, maybe.
Yes. Yes, yeah, right, exactly. Oh my God. Big Hoodoo. He's gone now too. So was this Cottonmouth King's light, or was they still all together and stuff at this point? I'm not that
Shows
much about
three of them
Cottonmouth.
that are yeah, says Daddy X,
Yeah.
D-Loc.
All right. All right. Right. So this is still Wednesday. Had
That was
Hobson
the
been here
first night.
before?
Yeah.
Because I remember talking about
Yeah,
Dr. Dank
Hobson's
getting kicked in the face already, so I was like getting
right. Yeah,
confused.
Hobson's played before.
Uh, so yeah, and then of course Tech Nine, Legend.
Yeah.
So far, that's the only person that I'm trying to see back. I feel like. I mean, Cottonmouth Kings isn't a thing, right? So they can't come
I
back.
mean, they were
I'm sure
it's
they'll be
D-Loc
back
and
in some
friends or
form.
whatever. I
Yes,
mean, it's
I
still
feel like they'll be there. No,
you would think Vonjay loves Cottonmouth Kings. It seems.
it does seem that way. Right, right, right. Do you remember that story, Carl, when Dr. Dank got kicked in the face in like Plymouth by Hobson or
No, I feel
something?
like it.
Or was it 50 Dead?
No, no, it
Oh,
was definitely
oh, I was like,
fucking
what?
the thing. But I feel like it was at fuck Tammany Hall or something.
Oh, oh God. All right. Oh yeah, they are gingers. Puddle of Mud. I liked Puddle of well, I liked is a strong word, I guess, but I knew of Puddle of Mud back in the day, and so I was like, all right. They played their hits.
What fucking hits the Puddle of Mud?
We watched it, and I was like, oh yeah, I remember singing these songs. Probably says it in their descriptions.
It
Chuck.
was Dank in Rhode Island.
It's so funny when people
Oh
talk
yeah,
about
after
Chuck as though,
after
like, you know, in that other, you know, the guy with the CPK
he
and
said
everything, you know.
it was in Rolex.
Oh my God, Chuck punched Hobson. Right.
Yeah, Flostradamus.
Yep. Yep. There you go. But yeah, I like Puddle of Mud. Like, oh, that song, She Hates Me. Remember? I was singing the whole thing. Come on. Same, bro. I don't remember a lot. I can remember some of the story. This wasn't the Bad Sound year. This was just
Nope.
a standard Lotus set that we all were like spoiled by. Oh, CPN, not
We have
CPK. I know that's how much I keep up.
on the got video of Doc Lotus from on top of the RV at John's site.
Oh, correct. Right, right, right. Juggalo John, that this year had a big ballers site. I wish John was on here. John, it's all in mental telepathy. Maybe he'll log on. He had a RV in the baller section that had a like a platform on top. So we just like sat up there and watched Lotus. It was pretty fucking dope. I was like, all right. Yeah, right. Yeah. Yeah. Right. And I don't like that album. I don't know it at all. Like so sad though. Let's take a moment of peace for Lotus. Moment of peace. That's not it. Moment of silence. Mud Blood songs this year. Do you have a favorite song off of that album?
What are you talking?
Carl. I guess he's the one who named the album. All right. So here's Potluck. I feel like I recently saw this man. He might have given me a cookie. That was my professional fan bonus, I feel like.
B to the L to the
Blaze,
A.
7:30, let's go. Kicking it off early style. Poor Blaze. Yeah. So yeah, Blaze. I wish that they would bring Blaze in, but you know. Um, let's see here. So this is still Friday night. Friday night was Twisted Night usually.
Mhm.
In this moment, and what does this say? Dope DOD. I don't think I know either one of those people. So, you know, like that's
DOD,
pretty
they
poor
played a
for
few
like
times.
2015.
They've
Like you said,
played
they were
before.
saving up for the 17th maybe. But like I don't it's like none of these you know so far have been like anything I'm like, "Oh my God." Where pretty much every other year up to here I've been like hype on seeing someone so far. That's just me. I love that. Carl, you're so funny. Do you remember that time that the other kid from were you in the room? Maybe not. It was a super long time ago, but I guess his name is Josh, probably the other guy in that band. Double L brought him into one of our hotel parties, and she came in. She's like, "Hey guys, this is my friend Josh," and we were all like, big, like, hey, whatever.
No.
None of us, I mean, if that, you know what I mean? I never knew that he was in Potluck. They were at that tour. They were on tour with ICP at that moment, I feel like. It was like Tempest Tour weekend or something, probably. I think Rachel Paul was with us, to be honest. And she fucking called the front desk and brought them up to our room. I'm like, a psycho bitch, what are you doing?
Get there with them.
I can't. She's so crazy. And this isn't even her being crazy. This is, like Rocco's dealt with that a lot more. And Sailor V, never mind.
His Moment's a big band.
Are they?
Yes,
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't know them, but I feel like they're right before Twisted, so I feel
you
like...
don't remember seeing them this year.
No. Maybe they didn't show up. Ah, got you. Yeah, I don't know. I just don't remember. So I probably rested my feet or something. Thank God, man. All right. So then next night we got Mike Busey and the Busey Beauties hosting the main stage. From what I heard on my live, someone came in that lives at the Sausage Castle. I don't know. But he said that ICP and them had a falling out. Not hard to believe, since a lot of people do have falling outs over the years with whoever. So I don't know if they'll be back, but they were legendary, so I would like to have them back.
I said he said they opened up for Slipknot when.
Oh, okay. Dude, I can't believe. Still, that must have been the most fucking crazy experience. Going to see Slipknot with Tech Nine is actually like a fever dream to me. Yep. We are glad they're gone now. But it was definitely entertainment. Now they have the girls in Merch Alley doing wild shit.
Spit in your mouth for $5 or whatever.
Play it loud, true. PLC, let's go. I voted for them. We have our other psycho coin or whatever it was. We used one and we voted against. We didn't vote for PLC as much as we voted against AMB. For me, it was like, I don't know, for some reason it just bugged me that they had a good hustle and were buying up people's psycho coins and casting them for themselves. Now looking back, I'm like, that was a pretty good hustle. But at the time, I was like, that's not fair. You should let the Juggalos pick. Fucking stupid. But yeah. All right. Oh my God, I bet. Especially since it's like a fucking long ass drive. All right. So yeah, Axe Murder Boys. Bleh. Indiana was. Well, they also stole. Maybe that's why they had a falling out.
That was it.
Maybe it was on behalf of the Juggalos. So fuck them anyway, if that's the case. But they actually came and took someone's pavilion.
Yeah.
I don't know if you guys remember in 2019 there was I mean, this is what we heard anyway from someone who said they got their pavilion taken by them, so not like secondhand. You could buy like a pavilion in advance, like a bala site kind of.
Well, they had like 6 or 8 pavilions
there was some scattered
throughout
around
the ground. Yeah, you could.
It was like a
rent them
recreational
out. I don't know if
center
they
or something.
bid them or you
I'm
just
not
had
sure. I
to
think it was
rent
just
them
maybe first come first serve, or I'm not sure. Maybe a bid.
And then one people who got the site or whatever there, once they let everybody in, they went there and Busey was already set.
They stole their spot basically.
Yeah.
And I feel like, but they didn't get it back, so that's kind of whack. Yep, on the bottom of the hill. That hill was, no, like that was the worst hill in any gathering that's ever been a gathering. So if you didn't have to, and you guys lived at Rocco, you guys lived in the middle of that hill.
They lived like a quarter ways.
No,
down,
not yet, like a quarter.
Yeah, they were like a quarter.
So you guys just had to go a little trip up the hill. You probably didn't go down the hill very much, because then you'd have to come back up. That's how I felt.
Carl went down there to creep in the bushes with everybody.
Yes, you did.
In the dirt.
Yeah, you and Dirt creeping in the bushes. Mm. I didn't like it. It was like two separate gatherings. But anyway, we're not on that gathering.
Yo, some of the golf carts couldn't even get up the hill. Some
No,
of
they
them
certainly
we
could
had
not.
to go all the way around. Some of them went up backwards to try to get up
It was
there and shit.
wild.
Like,
That was the actual hill.
we took the love train that year
We did. We have some
because
good
we didn't
videos
feel
from
like
it.
walking back up the fucking hill. That was the
No.
first time we took that train in forever. Then it took us a long way weird out the other way.
Took
And we're like,
forever.
yo, where the fuck are we going right now?
We could have definitely
It's like, this is
walked
the
up the
gathering
hill.
still? This happening.
Yes, for Becky, exactly. And then you got there and you realized there was no bushes left to
I
hide
was like,
because
damn,
everyone was in the
it was,
bushes.
yeah.
Dirt was going down, going in the bushes.
Damn,
We actually had a great camping spot that year because we camped right behind Spasmatic in the ADA parking. We did not know it was ADA
it
parking.
was all blocked off. You couldn't get through
You
it.
couldn't get to it. It was all blocked off, so it wouldn't be very good ADA
No,
parking.
yeah.
Because
We walked around for a while and we were like, how is this open right now?
right, so we're like, well, let's put our shit here. But yeah, anyway, back to this gathering. So yeah, Ritz, I don't know what he's doing lately. I'm not sure if he would be coming to the gathering or not. Because I'm not like another person. I'm not like a huge Ritz mark or anything like that. But I've seen him a dozen times probably around the way. Anyone else thinking Ritz should be at the legendary gathering? I don't know. Yep, Jesse had his comedy, and we went down there, and I missed it because we finished watching Tech Nine, thinking that it would be going on late, but it didn't. It went on time. We missed Jesse. I was like, how is that possible? On time. Yeah. Yeah. What else did we go down there for? Well, that was the first time they did that.
Was Ronald McDonald down there?
Yeah, and they dressed up as Boy Scouts.
Oh.
Okay, but anyway, yeah. Anyway, we're back on this one. Mushroom Head. Any Mushroom Head fans in here? No. Yes. I feel like they played The Gathering a bunch of times also.
They've been on tour with them and shit. Too.
Yeah, so I feel like I don't know if that Juggalos like them or if they just have always been around or what, but I hate it. Right. Even if they're on time, I'm like, what? I missed that. You know what I mean? I've missed things in recent days, not days, times, new era. Okay, anyway, we're done with that page. Waka Flocka. That was legendary. But bring that guy back. He was fun.
Flocka killed it.
Yeah.
He came out there, everybody was just throwing shit at him. His whole first song, they just throwing shit. He going odd. And then he was just like, fuck this. And he jumped down, then he jumped in the pit and just fucking
He pulled an MC Hammer, legendary.
Nah, MC Hammer just danced across. He fucking went ham in the fucking pit with everybody. And he jumped back up on stage, and then there's a cat from Worcester who had passed.
Yes.
It was Fat Pepper.
Fat's Pepper, and they had like one of them cardboard cutout.
Yeah, like a cutout totem of him, whatever that was. They were just rocking.
They were
with him
holding up because he loves Waka Flocka.
And they fucking handed him off to Waka. Waka had him up on
the stage. He didn't know that he had passed or anything. He just was like, all right, wild, cool.
Yeah, Waka fucking wild out up there with it. Fucking, he killed that shit. Cool. And then after the clown set, Waka was up there fucking spraying Fago. During Fago Armageddon, he was out there wilding out with everybody out there too. Just like that dude came to have a good time.
Yep.
And he did.
He did.
Yeah.
That's it. Oh, damn, no vlog, right. Yeah, he was wilding out. Like I said, he pulled an MC Hammer, another legendary performance. But anytime, not very many people go out into the crowd, you know what I'm saying? Especially when they're throwing shit at you. But it was fresh as fuck.
He was killing it.
Yep. Yep. It was great. And like we said, he also had the cardboard cutout of Fats. So that was like all of a sudden we were just like, wait, what? Fats is on stage now. It was fucking great. So,
killed it. And he was just out there just spraying Fagos and shit during the clowns.
Yeah. Yeah. He had a blast, it seemed like. And obviously, St. Clown Posse played. Machine Gun Kelly, I didn't mention. I feel like he put on a good show. I mean, another person I'm not like a fan of, but I don't dislike him, and I feel like I would remember if he put on a shitty show.
He toured with like Tech or something too, and he like climbed up at the Palladium. He climbed the speakers up onto the balcony or something, and then he left.
Oh, okay, yeah, sure.
He left the building and then came out the side. That was him, I think, right?
I feel like you're right. Yeah, I do feel like it, because I feel like he was on tour with Tech.
I feel like that was him who did that at the Palladium.
I feel like it was before this, even, maybe.
Yeah, I don't know when he was on tour with them, but.
You puked on stage. Oh, yeah? I love it. All right, so, yeah, that's that.
An ICP.
Yeah. So, I don't know if they performed anything new this year or what, but...
Started off with
Come on, be baptized in the Fago. Let's go. Let's together. And like you guys were saying, it was calm for the 17th. I mean, yeah, the 17th. We're watching video from the ICP concert from 2015, and they're like, well, they're being Violent J is like, next year, y'all, 2000. Next year, it's the 17th annual. Like, this isn't even at the end of the set. Like, normal. Like, he just like, we're still here doing this gathering first. But, yeah, we are excited for the next year. And as everyone knows, it was the most legendary performance. But
I don't know what the fuck we did, man.
Dude, there's not much. Like, the Waka Flocka, I remember just because of the Fats Pepper thing and him going out on the stage. It was a good performance. But, like, I don't know.
I mean, but this year was, yeah.
We camped out by like where second stage used to be, like where the tent is now, kind of all the way on the right though, like by the side. I feel like Jess came. Maybe. Did we have pictures of it? Ah, this night. So this is the real one right here. This night right here. What? That was great. Zug Island opening up for Stitches is fucking crazy to me, though. The rest of it makes sense, but what is Zug doing? Squished in Stitches, man. That was one of the best that was legendary as fuck. Everyone at the gathering was there because Stitches, the other stage, Danny Kaye was playing, and no one went to that really.
Mad cocaine was consumed during Stitch's set.
I don't even do cocaine, and I feel like I was contact high, which isn't even a thing. It's just it was so much in the air. No, people were throwing flour, bricks and bricks. It was wild. Yeah, I bet you were. There was only like ICP was there, Al Dub was there, and AJ was there. No, I do know a bunch of people that were there. That's how I know there was no one there, because we were like there, and it was basically us and the clowns and Jump City. Yes, the Mafia 6. Fucking rest in peace to Jared. He's another homie that will pop up in a cardboard cutout form. Unfortunately, he passed, but like, I think that's great. I didn't like it at the time because it made me sad, but I love Jared. Rest in peace to him. And the nitrous back then was fire also. People had all the medical grade going around. But Stitches is a pretty big dude. I don't know. I guess I kind of knew that, but when I saw him at the gathering, I think he had no shirt on too during the set.
On Chuck.
He did pull a gun on Chuck. We're talking about Chuck punched Hobson. Yeah. Right when we got back from this gathering. Yeah, that's when the show was. It was like a couple weeks after the gathering. He played in Providence.
And
Chuck booked the show. Yeah. Chuck's a shit talker, or the host.
He was hosting the show.
He's a shit talker, so he had probably shit on Stitches at some point. but not really, you know what I mean? And then so Stitches fucking pulled a
We went
gun
to the
on
show,
Chuck.
like, oh, what's
Yeah.
up, man? He's
We
like,
start
oh, how
Chuck,
you
we're like,
doing, man? Yeah.
hey! He's like,
He pulled a gun. He
Stitches
was
pulled a
like,
gun
bro,
on
there's
me.
no need for you to pull a gun.
So great. So great.
Yeah, nah, but anybody who did do any was fucking there, fucking getting poked out for
Yeah.
that set. So everybody was fucking wired for the Mafia
Right, like
Six for sure.
John said, he thought everyone thought he was gonna fucking.
It was like,
He
that's
was
a
like
lot of
dipping his
cocaine
key.
you're
Like they had a
doing. Yeah.
huge
Oh, no,
bag
a
full of
knife. It was like a
actual
knife.
cocaine. Yeah, a knife. He said he was using a whole ass knife. And then Mafia 6, yeah. So it was wild. I love that. Yep, John was handing out bums everywhere. He was wiling out. He might come back this year. He's been sober for a few years now. He's been taking time off because of that. You know, it's a tough place to be sober when you
Boom,
party there.
boom,
So
boom, boom.
hopefully he'll come back. Ah, yup. So someone also threw flour during a Dayton family set
We
this
got
year. We have
pictures.
pictures of that
Well,
too.
last year, which year? Yeah.
Yeah, bro, it was wild. It
Yo,
was wild.
I mean, people were just skiing for sure.
Yeah, they definitely def were Dayton family. No, yeah, they're fun. I think they're fun. I like them. Let's see who's on this page. Misery.
Fucking Misery, Twister, Riders. Come
All
on.
right. Riders, always. I think I have a video
Fucking
of that
Twister.
one. Hey, it's the first one right here. Let's see how shitty this is. Can I just unplug this? Oh, that's too much.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, but then I might have to reinstall my mic. You can turn on your volume. You don't have to turn off that one. You don't have to turn off that.
I can't hear it.
Oh, you can't hear this? All right. Um. Okay. How about this? Oh wait.
That's a clown zone.
Hold on. Hey. All right. Can you hear it now?
I don't know. Can y'all hear that? Nah, they can't hear it.
Okay. Let's turn off this one. No. Sorry, I'm just trying to figure this out. I don't know why. The only thing that's off is that one. Sorry. Let's see. I don't know. Audio input. Okay. How about this? Any of that working?
No.
No. All right. Fuck. All right. Um, I have no idea. So I had it turned off. No. Dude, I got no idea how this shit works. Mute, unmute. All right, no idea. So let's go back to the book. I'll figure that out. You can put the music back on. I could try to figure it out. I just made my voice louder. Oh God.
Why are you yelling?
Oh, oh, there we go. So turn that off. So that's better for that, right? Window capture. Why is that off? That should be on. Sorry, guys. Just wanted to. Audio input capture device. Right.
It's like you figured it out,
It was
and then
playing last
you
time, and now
forget
we
it the
can't do
next
it.
week.
Right. I forget how I fixed it. And I'm like, shit. I don't think. Yeah, well, I probably don't want a coffee. It's probably. All right, so I don't know. That's weird. Yeah, I have it turned off on my thing, but I don't know because I don't know how to test it in advance either. So anyway, any of these people legends? I doubt it. No, I'm just kidding. But fuck Wolfpack. We don't need them back. Mad Child's fun. We can have him back, but yeah, I just don't know what if any of these. They have like 3 YouTube. Did the ice cream one have sound before? Yeah, exactly. I had one time I didn't even. Someone just stopped in our room when we were testing it live, and we're like, "Oh, hey, can you help us?" Did you guys hear the ice cream truck video though, or no? Okay, well, perfect. Love that. Love to hear it. Love to hear it. I have no idea how to fix that. Oh, wait, no. Um, why is this off? This should be on. I feel like. Is that doing anything? Doesn't look like it. No, I don't know. Not sure. Oh, now that's on again. The fuck it. Now I can just hear myself echoing, so that's done. All right. Well, sorry. I'm not sure. What the fuck? I didn't look into that this time because I thought I had that figured out. All right, so Pendulum Stage. Any of these people legends? That's where I'm at this point. You know what I mean? Like, no, let's see. I Liquid Assassin. He's a nice person. I don't really listen. I got to be honest with everybody. If you know me, you probably already know this. I don't listen to much other music. Um, I listen to the people I like put out a lot of music, so it's like I don't even have time to keep up with the music I already like. So, but I mean, everyone, it's each their own, you know. Like obviously, people are buying these people's shit and somewhere along the line. Um, I don't know. Do you have any tips on what it could be? Like, I have no idea. Oh, here's my sound things open. Um, output device. What? I don't know. Like, I'm not gonna do this. I just really want it to work. You know what I mean? Mm, mm, not the speaker. Or underground rappers. Willie Hayes is still around. I'm not sure if he'll be playing or not, but I know that he's still around.
Yeah. Tooth Gang right there too.
Where? On this page?
Oh, he's the same page with.
Oh yeah, yeah. Dun dun dun. You got the Ouija's. I'm just like all I can think about is why is this audio so yeah. All right, well here we go. I don't know what JCW this was. Is it saying like 9? I think maybe. Um,
Bloody Mania 9.
9. Yeah, that's what I thought. All right, so Tony, yay. A lot of the regular older school people, but let's see. I really didn't know Mosh Pit Mike has been around all this time. Yep. Ring Riders, they're not around anymore, right?
Nah, I haven't seen them
I
do
haven't seen
anything
them for a
right now.
minute. Oddball Brawl. I feel like I was gonna say, do we miss this sometimes? It's at nighttime. I thought it was gonna be during the day because I feel like I miss this every once in a while. What else could I
Depends on what else
possibly
is
be
going on
doing?
now. Yeah, no, because
Everything
there's
else.
oh shit
There's a
going
million
on.
things going on. Like Danny Kaye, the legend himself. Does that mean he's coming back? I hope not. Because, you know, Millbug already got his fill.
Take you where? To the top. Hip hop, you take you where?
The Deadly Medley. Sorry, my fingers are all fucked up from my resin. I keep biting them. This Deadly Medley, we watched some of it the other day. I can't play it, of course, because, you know, we have no sound. Didn't look great. I feel like there was like that one year that was great. Oh, okay. Love that, Carl. Thank you. That's fun. Good info. We watched, was that the video we watched this year from that then?
Nah, that might have been last year, maybe.
Okay. Who was he
Crazy
with?
video was just like, it was him, Lil White, and
Oh,
like
yeah,
Kasky just
right,
fucking talking nonsense.
yes, because they were gathering, literally.
Yeah, oh, yeah,
They were a couple of days in deep gathering, you know, so they were totally in gathering mode. It was very cool. They, you know, a lot of people that came to the gathering to perform were the type of people that like to gather. So that was a killing birds with stones type of situation for them, I'm sure. All right, let's see. Jelly Roll so far has played like 5 or 6 years, I feel like. I didn't realize he played that much, but he def did. All right, so we got the Kuma's Blacklight Ninja Smoke Party. We got DJ Clay's Horny Nuts and Big Butts Party. We
With the
got,
Buseys.
excuse me, we got all these, you know, this guy's not around anymore, right? DJ Hopper, wait, I don't even know where he came from or went to.
DJ performed this year, I think.
Okay. Let's see, we got the Big Silver Show. This picture is probably from that year from Tony at Hard Rock, looks like. Bizarro World, Juggalo Wedding, Freak Show Deluxe, Psychopathic Radio Live, Peep the Shit Stage, not 24 hours this
Ninja
time.
Olympics.
Where's that? That's not
Next
yet.
one, Carl.
I can't, I'm trying to get to
on
it.
the
Oh,
next
here it
page.
is. All right, y'all. So,
Ninja Olympics they had this year. It was supposed to be at the wrestling ring. So we all march up to the wrestling ring.
being
There's
anyone
like
from
20 of
Worcester
us. Yeah, we're rolling deep
shows
as shit.
who is at the
We're all
gathering.
there just to watch our homeboy. There's like 20 of us. None of us are here to sign up for this thing. We're here just to watch our friend win this competition with the greatest of ease type shit.
He is like more than a ninja, okay? He's like a black belt.
Yeah, we got video. We got video of them like, does anybody come with this kid? They run his pockets. They read out his name and his ID. They're like, does anybody come with this man? Cause
meanwhile, Mikey's in the corner just doing his form, just like sitting there.
This is what happens. We go to the wrestling ring because that's where it's supposed to be at. And they're like, oh, are you all here to sign up? We're like, nah, we're just here to watch this guy. I'm like, oh, that's crazy. There's a lot of you. And they're like, all right, well, it's going to be moved to the main stage now or whatever. So like, all right, in 30 minutes or some shit. So we all troop down there and we're all waiting. And our buddy Mikey, who was entering this contest, he like does kung fu. He was teaching kung fu at the time, I think, too. He taught kung fu, but
yes.
So he's down there and he's doing his forms and shit, like in
Like
front of the
like he's a
stage.
real...
Like, yeah, he's like getting ready to go up there and win a tournament, you know?
And Carl said what you're about to say, I think.
Yeah. So like, so he's doing his forms, and then other people who have signed up and like are in this contest
like
are like looking at him, and then like they start doing.
They're like mimicking him, like pretending that they're doing
and
stuff,
like,
you know.
Yo,
and we're like, oh my god, this is gonna be a fucking amazing. This is gonna be amazing. Like he can just do like actual like ninja moves where he just like barely touches you and somehow you're dead, you know, like because this is what. So continue, please. Oh my god, yes,
you
that's
strip
him.
Him off, then like fuck yeah.
Yes,
No,
we
people just like, oh, look at this guy, you know.
Like it's definitely
and then like
clowning
it's
on
like
him.
we're just like, yeah, okay, sure, guys.
Because if you're serious about martial arts, then it's a whole respect thing. It's a whole
he's like,
thing.
he just wins up into all the rounds, and then it gets to the round where it's like a full contact match now. And they didn't think this through, like the people putting this on, because like they just out there, so they're just like, all right, go, you know. And my buddy Mikey just fucking scoops this dude up, and it looks like he just puts him down oh so gingerly, but this guy is just fucking done.
He's out, knocked out somehow.
Fucking
Mikey just went shoot.
He puts him down.
And this guy,
this
like
dude
this,
fucking is
out on the
TKO.
ground.
Mikey just goes back to his corner and fucking just gets back. He just gets
kneels
onto his
down,
knees
and he's just doing whatever he does, you know, waiting for the next move.
Just like trying
for
to
them to declare him the winner, to move along, whatever.
Yeah. We're just screaming, yeah, like
we're screaming.
Eat his babies, Mikey.
You're screaming.
No, and Carl too.
Go, Carl also.
Carl was screaming, eat his babies, Mikey.
Oh my god. But he was being serious still, and they were. Everyone from Worcester's there, because we've watched him fight a cop before, like at charity matches. Like,
he fought a charity boxing match at the Palladium. He fought a cop, and he came out to Drunken Ninja Masters.
Yeah, that was pretty dope.
What? Yo, we got the ticket somewhere.
If you've ever seen a ninja with long hair wearing a gi,
him do that. Yeah,
that he won at the Ninja Olympics.
He's legit.
So go ahead.
So so he knocks that dude out. They're running his pockets. They're reading his ID if anybody came to this dude, and then like the EMTs come out, they put him on the stretcher, then they finally hit him with the smelling salts or something, because then he wakes up, and then people start clapping and shit, and I'm just like, nah, boo this man, don't clap for him.
He's a loser, don't boo, don't clap for him. Yeah, so then, like Carl said, now they took out the...
yeah, now everybody's full padded.
They come out with all these... They had pads to begin with, so why didn't they use them? I don't know. Everything is padded, helmets
on and shit like that. And then but after that, Mikey just takes the whole thing. Where he wins the whole shit. He gets
got a really cool gi.
He got like a ninja fucking
whole ninja outfit.
Yeah, it was
with
dope.
A sequin hatchet man on the back. I believe.
Right. And he got
so if you ever see someone wearing, don't think he's a clown. You'll get your ass kicked real quick.
It was the illest shit.
Okay, let me find that. Oh my god, I can't hear it.
You're gonna have to fix the.
Yeah, there's no chance. This is the first video in our phone, you guys. This is actually.
It was the illest shit.
It was the illest shit. Oh my god. All right.
But yeah, that dude's out, the lights. Yeah, Mikey's just sitting on his knees, just motionless under the light, just waiting for them to resuscitate this shit.
Yeah. All right.
It was the illest shit, because there was so many of us just there to see this go down, you know? Like, nah, we're just here to watch this guy. Like, whoever's taking everybody's name, who's signing up.
Oh, yeah, they kept going, what's your name? We're like, no, we're not involved in this. Where is it? Oh, did I just close it?
Like, that's weird. There's a lot of you guys here just to watch this guy, because there's no contest right now.
Where did this thing go? First of all, so I can't even...
It's in our pictures. Yeah, most of the crowd was Mikey friends for sure.
Where the fuck is this?
It's in that folder with all the pictures.
Oh. It's not online.
No.
Gotcha.
It might be.
Okay.
No, it's in that other shit. It's probably up to the top, like Mikey, you know.
Mm-hmm. We know what Mikey looks like. Hey, there's Carl. Oh, right here. Because there's Mikey on the spotlight. It wasn't a lie, Carl. He's in this. Look at the spotlight. It's just shining on him.
Yeah.
And here's them all trying to resuscitate, too.
And then Rude Boy like gets his ID out and is asking if anybody knows this
Let
guy.
me see if I look at that. Oh my god, it's amazing. Hold on. Let me see if I unplug this. Hold on. I might have to take a while to talk again, so hold on. Can't ask if they can. I don't see it on here. You guys need to hear this. Hmm. Was that freaking J Nice? Hold on. Is our audio fucked again?
It says they can't hear it.
They can?
No.
Alright.
At least positive.
It's just going in circles.
Right.
Um, I just want to see which microphone.
But yeah, yo, Mikey killed that dude right quick. We were just screaming out the whole time, just like fucking kill him.
Alright, so and our microphone's back to normal. Just want to make sure that that sounds right.
Mikey killed that guy. Nah, I don't think they are. Oh yeah, we can hear it. I can hear it.
Alright, now if I turn
Well, I
this
can hear
on.
us.
Okay, but now you can still hear us, I think. So, alright, what I'll do is I'll post that up on my YouTube or my Insta after this, but that's about
Yeah,
it.
after that happened, it was like, oh man, maybe we should
Oh
have these
shit, I
guys
just
in
closed
fucking
Streamlabs. Phew. Oops. Okay,
fucking
sorry.
helmets and shit.
Yeah, they came out with helmets. Like, maybe
It's
you
like,
should have
oh, we're
thought
gonna
of
just
that
use
before.
these padded sticks now to fucking hit each other.
Yeah. Alright, so we got that's down here. Ninja Olympics, I'm not sure what that is. That's competition,
Yep, the first competition shit.
not the Gong Show. So this one. Ninja Olympics, Juggalo Family Feud. Rocco, is this the year that you guys played that? I don't know if Rocco is still here. I have not
I
seen
haven't
him
seen them, so.
talk for a while, but I feel like the Scrubs played that and won at one point. L Dub also and Matt and them played once. All right. Let's see. The auditions for what? Oh, the cipher. What is happening? All right, so I'm still annoyed that I can't hear any of that shit. All right, Juggalo Gong Show. It's only fun when they're gonging people. Fago launching Dark Carnival Games event. Let's see. Lingerie contest. Whoop whoop. Costume contest is a very well thought of
I don't know if
contest.
that's this
I don't
year.
think it is. I think that was over. Wet t-shirt contest, of course. Flow rap master battles. Can't have a gathering without that. What up, Super Nugs? How are ya?
You need to capture your desktop audio. It says.
What? Ensure Streamlabs is capturing your desktop audio. Okay. Show more. Mixer. In StreamCloud, Mixer. Sorry, guys. Let me just give me a second here. Browser media. Your browser video. Okay. So let's just go in here. Audio input. Let's see. Audio input capture. Desktop audio. Let's see. I don't want that. Can I do this? Is that a thing? Audio input capture. Okay, hold on. Speaker, let's try this. Alright. I just want to see if.
Was this scrambled on the sideways, or is that next year? Or?
Can anyone hear that?
They can hear it. Yep, we can hear it now.
Perfect, thank you. Yeah, because I tried to change the output to speaker over here.
Sure.
And you can hear us too. Watch out. So yeah, so that was the ice cream truck again, in case you were wanting to see Joe one more time. It's so much better with the actual ice cream.
And
fucking Joe. All right, perfect. So now we can go to this, and we can find Mikey. All right, well, way up here.
eat his fucking babies, Mikey.
Anybody who has traveled with our friend right here. All that force of that was in one spot. Two guys. That's a homie.
Angie, wisdom. It's just gonna play twice. It's kind of short.
Amazing. But yeah, that was our buddy. You can see him right there.
They have the. And then he tried to like you said, wave to everyone, and he was like, "No." All right. So yeah, there's that. And then we also have this. I guess we tried to show too. Well,
yeah, this was the Ninja Olympics.
That was our homie Mike, yeah.
It was supposed to be at the wrestling stage, but when they were taking everybody's names and shit to do it, they told us that it was going to be at the main stage. So we all went down there. It was like 20 of us just to watch our buddy Mike, who won the thing, win the whole thing, and he killed this one guy in the process.
So fun.
It was amazing.
My battery is running low.
On the computer?
Yeah.
I'll plug it in. Oh.
All right.
You ready? Pop, pop, baby, pop that beat sound. Low down with the monster, huh? Bucket with the monster bomb. Jump, jump, go to jail with the block of the song. Pump, pump, go to tell you with the
All right.
at your funeral you dead.
And it was. It was great too, because all those people who was like mocking and stuff, like doing forms, like after when he was doing it too, like they probably, they were probably had an eye-opening little eye-opener once that shit started, and they was like, oh shit, this is about to go down.
Let me get that. Let me make sure all of these things are on. Stop. Okay, there's no background sound going on, right? I'm so professional over here. All right. We did this page, yeah. All right. Two Tough Tony's fishing tournament, art contest, the netting game, and the Miss Juggalette pageant. All legendary. I wish they could have like all the past Miss Juggalette contest winners have like a big face-off. Let's have that.
Where are they now?
The Where Are They Now edition.
Holy shit. Excuse me, microphone fucker. Where are you? Calling the microphone fucker. The human centipede girls? Where are y'all at?
Legendary fucking face-off of
the Fago douches? Fago douches. We're calling the Fago douches to the stage.
Oh my God, please, yes, let's go. I bet more people, psychopathic, hear me out. This Juggalette contest.
They're like, yeah.
Legendary.
They're like, sure, go find these broads and
no,
see.
I'm not putting any resources, and I know they aren't either, but put a call out. All the all the prior Miss Juggalette pageant winners, let's bring them all back for a legendary showdown. Let's see what we're working with. Let's go. It would be amazing. So I'm going to clip this and send it off with a bow.
The microphone fucker?
Microphone. Oh, you know this?
Did I remember?
Let's bring them all back, but let's respect you. Let's skip that.
I'm going back to fucking hog rock debauchery, baby.
Let's do it, you guys. Oh my God. That would be amazing. What an epic showdown that could be, you know?
Holy shit.
All right.
That girl squirted on the crowd one year, I believe, too. Just pissed on him.
Bro.
What happened, but goes down.
I mean, I would never be in the splash zone. Don't get me wrong.
Observing from a distance.
See, a lot of times we'll stand next to our friend Dirt, who's not in the bushes, silly, because he's
out with his camera.
He pretty much sets up his camera at every single event. So,
He said,
we watch stuff with him sometimes. Oh my God.
You're going to go airtight at capacity with 3 of them.
Oh my God. Next page. So I feel like we watched it last year with him, I feel like at the back of second stage. Carnival rides. I have yet to go on one. I'd like to go on one, but every time I think of it, it's always when everyone else thinks of it. I'm not wanting to wait in line at the gathering for anything, pretty much. The free play video games, I've still never done that, but I do love that idea. But again, I'm at the gathering, so I'm not really playing video games, but it's probably a good time.
Okay, they've had them a few years, a few different
They
ones.
have, yep. You have? I figured you might, yeah. Sure, that's something you would do. You do all kinds of fun stuff. You would have had a great time at DCG Con. They had all kinds of stuff going on there. It was a blast. I fucking won something. Did I ever show you my awesome charm? No, because you're not on TikTok. So I don't think I got to show it off to you. But look at this. I came in second place at one of the Dark Carnival games. Here we go. Look at that. Fucking, it's like a gathering amulet. I thought when I make that thing, we can put this in the year that was 2020. The placeholder. Since we have it. But yeah, it was cool. Anyway, I won't get sidetracked, but there was a lot of stuff going on that once more I didn't do, you know. They had like life-size chessboards, they had bouncy houses, they had poker and
Big Baby Chips Casino.
Yeah, blackjack and all the regular Dark Carnival games. Then like a whole library of games that you could board games that you could rent out, and they just had a bunch of tables that you could play them at.
AJ was running that.
AJ was in charge of that. It was so cute because if you guys knew how many board games this ninja has at his crib or that he just carries in his car.
Yeah, a few years ago, he came over for Easter. Was it Easter? Yeah, he just came over. It was like Easter.
It was Easter weekend, but yeah, he came over.
Came through just with 2 bags of board games and shit. We just smoked blunts and fucking, played board games the whole time.
Games with AJ, so it was like really cool to see
man,
him.
He played one night with us and shit, dude.
Yeah, there was, right. All right, that was acetone, I feel like. Well, maybe it wasn't, but maybe it was. I don't remember. I wasn't there. I got to ship out this fucking awesome guy to Carl. All right. That's what he got for this. Ocean one. If he knows that it's fucking fresh. I love it. All right, seminars. There they are. Merch Bazaar. What? Is this the same people that do the ass licking or the spitting in the mouth or whatever?
No. Those ones have only been here a few
But it's
years,
like the same
tops,
vibe?
maybe. I don't remember.
I mean, I don't remember them being there, but...
Says t-shirt. Yeah, it doesn't say they're spitting in mouths and fucking kicking
That shit's
balls.
pretty wild. Kicking people in the balls.
They'll spit in your mouth and slap you in your face.
But it's right on Merch Alley.
They had the dick sucking competition and shit there too.
They had the dick sucking competition there. Oh my god, it was horrible. All right. Yep.
It was at like 2 o'clock in the daytime or whatever, or something. I don't know. We'd seen the sign and we was like, wow, yo, that's crazy, you know? We didn't go back to see it or whatever.
There's not really a dick sucking contest.
No, it went down or whatever. Yeah, on like one of the Shaggy interviews or something else, they're like, I seen a dick sucking competition. It's like, oh, that's crazy.
Yeah, but I feel like there was there's a lot going on at that competition from what there was also an ass eating competition.
Yeah, it's at the same booth.
They were trying you had to lick all the chocolate pudding off of their asses. And that's just sanctioned event, you know, not sanctioned. But I mean, it's on Merch Alley, you know, like these people are paying for a spot.
That's like day 4, just fucking sweaty pudding ass. Shut the fucking up is wild. But hey, man.
To each their own?
This year, that guy drank the fucking shit water. The fucking
We have the volume back. Did you find it on the other page on the Reddit?
That shit sipper was this year. I mean, I just put it online, you know.
Type?
I typed fucking, just type Juggalo drinks porta potty.
Okay.
Porta potty water.
Hold on.
But nah, I don't know.
I can't show
bro. No. If you the video is on Reddit. If y'all want to go find it, just go to Juggalo drinks porta potty water for $25. You can find it.
I don't know. Rocco is gone now, but
yeah, it was posted from 5 years ago. Someone found it and reposted it or whatnot. But yeah, that video is from this year, 2015.
Right. So we're walking down the street.
Yeah, he said, "Oh, there goes Rock, the fucking shit sipper."
Oh, shit sipper. Yeah, it's up on Reddit.
You're unaware of this situation, Carl?
Oh my God, no, Carl, no.
Carl, someone I used to work with knew of this when he found out like I was a jug and how down I was. He said, I listened to Howard Stern. I've listened to Howard Stern for decades. He said, I seen a video where they're talking about where this guy drank the porta potty water. He said, "Is that true?" And I said,
"It was true.
Yes, it's true."
So we're walking down the path, and Rocco, right here in the chat,
the sun's coming up.
The sun's coming up. We're making like a last round around.
Maybe I don't know.
And he was just like, "Yo," with his gathering voice. You gotta see this. Come look at this. And we're like, "Now what?" He was way too excited to show us. I was like literally gagging for hours.
Oh yeah, I got him playing over here.
He had such a weak stomach that he was just he's gonna gag this whole time.
Oh, I'm gonna take it off because it's too much.
Oh, you're watching it?
I was playing on my phone over here as I had it up so I could find the name of it, you know.
You're hearing it?
Oh shit. Amazing shit.
Bro.
But yo, this happened.
He literally, Rocco can't really tell the story. But.
Holy shit. You got the idea from It's Always Sunny when Frank said, I'm going to get so into eating.
So, like, what happened? Did you just scoop it out? Like, what happened?
No, because first he just had the water, I think, or whatever. And it's like, nah, you got to get a piece of that doo-doo in there, you know? He, like, put it in, he, like, shakes it up.
Yeah, shook it up. Correct. I really have blocked more of it out.
Yo.
Yes, he scooped. That's what I thought.
Oh shit.
And then then Just stick it up in the thing and
for like 24. It was supposed to be for $50 from my understanding, but he only got 25 out of the deal,
is
maybe
that
or
the
something.
story, Rocco?
I don't remember because I was just so
He was like
amazed
actually
and
puking in the
horrified
street,
and
basically. I
disgusted
feel
that-
like you actually might have gagged him.
I started watching. I'm like, bro, as much as I want to see this, I can't right now because it's gonna be a wrap. Holy shit, yo, he drank. He's the fucking
For $25.
Yo, he died. He died.
He had to have
He's
died.
dead.
From if
I'm
it wasn't from that.
sure that killed him, but if that did not kill him, that he
Yes, of
died.
course it was consensual. Yes,
from,
get that out there.
He
Get ahead
died
of that.
from another terrible choice that he made.
Dude,
down
who
along
would
the
drink
life.
porta potty water? Please, somebody help me. I actually. But yeah, if you'd like to see the video for yourself, it is on Reddit. Go look it up. But so it was supposed to be 50. Our friend Rocco decided not to pay his half, so he only got 25. What can you do? Yeah, it was pretty fucking. Hence, I don't pay my half. Right. Fucking bro.
But yeah, like Howard Stern that year had someone there like doing interviews or some shit, and someone said something about it.
He caught the 3 ringworm. Oh, it's so good. Bro, seriously?
Yo, that was fucking horrifically horrific. He's like,
I can't. Just like, if I even like...
we just seen Rocco and he just like...
He was dying, and we're like, no, I don't... Not much is not much is gonna make these guys, like I said, we've been to a lot of gatherings. Did you?
That was fucked. Yo, it's intense.
Yeah, man.
It's
Yeah,
what? That's real.
That's real life. That actually, like what I'm saying, Rocco did it. He wasn't the guy that drank it, but he instigated it. I can corroborate because we were there 2 minutes, like right after the fact. We walked right up on the scene, so there's no time to make any sort of footage up or nothing crazy. We were there. We saw it. It was unfortunate.
And then someone they told this story on Howard Stern that year or whatever. And someone was like, did that really happen? That didn't happen. And I'm like, no, that happened. I seen video of that immediately after, basically. He's like, oh my God, you full of fuck. He loved it, though.
Of course he did. He'd already gone down the Juggalo rabbit hole. He was like, you guys are actually Juggalos.
There was 2 of them. I was just
about all this? You can fact check information.
I've been to fucking however many of those things at that time. Like, what the fuck?
What? Yup. Yup.
You're a legend in that, yo.
It's like if people knew, like half the stories I hear, I'm like, oh, I know who did that. I know who did that. I'm like, it's a lot of these Juggalo lords is a smaller group. Jugs, they're the best and the worst.
That was a standout fucking legend of that year.
All right,
the legend of the shit sipper.
That is one of the. Dude, no, so bad.
Yeah, when I went to look it up, I'm like, it's got to be out there somewhere. I know it. And then I was just like, oh, here it is.
Yeah, I'm not going to show it on here because who knows who will.
To him. Whew.
All right.
Seeing some shit.
We have seen some shit that will still shake your core like that.
Well, shake me and just don't make me puke.
I see that shaking you. That's what I'm saying. Shaking you.
It's sipping the ice cream thief, and our buddy Mikey killing that guy too.
In Reddit?
Juggalo drinks porta potty water for $25.
It's the $25.
It's pretty simple, you know? Yeah, and like one of the comments on the thing, it's like, wow, you really undersold what actually happens in this video.
And like, that's a crazy statement to make too. So how is that, underselling?
Oh my God.
Shit sip on the ice cream thief, yep.
fucking still amazing.
Yep. Still amazing.
Monkeys go wild, and there's some fucking specimens.
It's true. That's true.
That guy, holy shit. But yeah. Whew.
Pretty horrible. Poor Carl has not seen or heard of this.
That would have been him 26-19.
We could have had a bidding war. He still didn't get his whole amount. It was supposed to be 50. Rocco, no. Alright, let's see here. Dusty.
Oh yeah, that video is fucking hardcore.
Really is. It's up there on the top wildest things at the gathering for sure. Thanks, Rock. So yeah, there's just a bunch of stuff on the auction. I'll read off a couple of things. 2 Psychopathic Riders banners, mystery box, large Bang Pow Bloom banner, Raw Shank Big Money Hustlers outfit, Dusty Poot Big Money Hustlers Rustlers My Bad outfit. Unreleased ICP song. That's interesting. Wonder if anything came of that. Probably not.
No, I know they did one that was like about a fire or something, or
They
a house
probably released it
burning.
after.
Yeah, I don't remember exactly.
Large Handmade Violent J, the Juggler banner. Not the Juggler, but it's the Juggler. That's different. Large Handmade Shaggy Southwest Strangler banner. Sugar Wolf and Big Baby Chips. Rachel Paul needs to learn how to spell psychopathic words better. Alrighty, here we got JCW Bloody Mania 9, match 1. I don't know if any, we usually will look up to see which matches happened. You have that handy so we can tell you the winners and the fucking losers. No, I'm just kidding. They're not losers.
Says the Battle Royal the winner was Freak Show.
That's not it.
Yeah, well, yeah, it is the Battle Royal. Yeah. War Child defeats Chris Hero. Striker defeats Colt Cabana. The Ring Riders defeat the Hooligans. And Madman Pondo, Mary Dobson, and Spider Monkey, and Super Strong. So it was a 4-way.
Okay, yeah.
Rude Boy defeats Tracy Smothers. Okay. Congo Kong defeats Shane Mercer. Okay. Matt Cross defeats MVP. The Weed Man defeats Too Tough Tony and Matt Hardy.
Thank you for from our correspondent of wrestling. Oh shit, available everywhere. There it is. 20th anniversary, a special edition riddle box, y'all. The gold version. I missed that one. Here's another radio logo I've never really seen. I just like the W fuck off better, I guess, maybe. Alright, then we got the Marvelous Missing Link, the complete saga, both faces of the third Joker's card, the second deck. Anyone have any favorites about the Missing Link found or lost, or any song that they like on either one? Just curious to what I should, maybe. Lost is greater than found. Okay. Lost is this one? Yeah.
I don't know if we got the other one.
We might not have the other one. I don't know. Mr. White Suit. All right.
Like the neighbors are fighting.
The neighbors are fighting.
They have, but then they have the other neighbors are fighting on like a Forgotten Freshness, where it's like Violent Jade fighting Shaggy as neighbors. Like this one's a crackhead and he leaves cars all over his driveway and shit. That one makes me laugh.
Right, right.
It's like he's a meth head who beats his wife.
Wow.
Yeah. Very funny.
So yeah, here's the timeline. Nice Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Not too excessive. I fucked the cop. Yep. I feel like I always thought that was a Shaggy solo because he does it on tour on his, and I didn't really listen to that album, I guess, so I did not know. Here's the map. It's a lot bigger now, it seems like. But Carl, I feel like we were camped over here. I feel like I might have a picture of you with us. Maybe not. You didn't camp with us, but I feel like we did camp right over here. But this is it. This is the whole campground. Just this big ball of site right here. And that's it. This is like, when I first, like looking at it now, like that's all we had to camp. Yeah, well, I guess over here. But like this is like not very big. Across the way the year after, yep. Oh, okay. Yeah, I feel like you're right. Yep. Yep. We had the screenhouse there for sure.
We don't need no water. We don't need no water. He said, nope. No. Not today.
I was just about to take a sip, but nope. I love that. Oh, shit.
That's my dude. He said, I was asleep in 15 minutes after that.
Yeah, yeah, right, exactly. You like the policy. Let me go back to the beginning. Here's us and Ange. Homie. Here's us again. Surprise. Hey. It's Tony. Hey. So now all these pictures I have are all from the Ninja Olympics because everyone I knew was there from Worcester. So here's Bobby Steels. We've talked about him before. I think he was on one of our
was rocking the fuck Lyme disease. He's been to like most gatherings, if not all.
Yeah.
He might be all. He's like up there though.
Yep.
Like
either all or like 20.
Yeah, he's in the 20s at least. Yeah,
well, yeah, for sure. Yeah.
He's from Mass though.
He's from Mass. He lives in Cali.
Yeah. Yeah. San Diego shits or something, right?
Yep. That's it. And hey, there's Jess. And Ange, because we're all just standing there waiting for Mikey to go. This is my only pictures from this whole gathering is just, hey, here's Carl, you guys. Here's the homie.
The fucking Anton
my inspiration for all of my new sewing projects, because you're always having such the great fits. It's like literally all these people are all probably from Worcester. And like we showed before, here's our homie Mikey over here.
Drinking the Faygo.
We didn't even have time to like fucking get video of him killing guys.
Nah, because he killed that man. We're just cheering and yelling and screaming, yay! And then while they're like trying to bring him back, I'm like, oh, let me get this right here. Yeah. And I am always just like, yo, Mikey, this is the first video on my phone.
Here's Krista. And she looks annoyed. What'd you do, Rock? Here's this spoon, and no one else, just spoon. This is watching Lotus, I believe. Hold on. From on top of the RV, like we were saying. Let me see if I can make this play.
Almost fell out that ride. Oh shit. Yeah, I feel like some. Like, I don't know about these rides, guys. That year?
Sorry about the shitty video, but the audio's good. This is probably how my vision looked anyway. With you. They're barely paying attention. Oh my god.
Like, oh, you guys are fine. Let me just lock them up. Happens all the time.
That's crazy. Oh my god. What else is on?
There's all types of videos and shit. I don't know a lot of like the clown intros
Alexi
on
Carl,
there. There's a
now,
couple
speaking of
twisted
beer, though.
shows on there.
Who's hanging out with us in this golf cart watching Mikey get killed? There's your boy Carl, Mike. No, right, Nelbog. Glad you got home safe. What's this here? Riders? They're not performing, no. It's just a picture of the backdrop.
It's like the intro.
I'm whistling up a storm, of course.
At night was Misery, King 8, 10, Twister, and then Riders.
Fire.
G-Mo Ski played on another stage that night too.
Who knows what time was this supposed to be at?
This was slated for like 3:30, 3:45 maybe.
It probably says on our phone what time it was. Oh man, you guys. Ah, right, mover on her. Right. It's a pretty long video for me. You must.
It was
be
the
doing
intro.
it.
Yeah,
Because I'm
bro.
whistling
Yeah.
and bumping into you probably. I know, right? Both in a row. Look at all these people too. I liked that second stage spot. That's when it was so small, even smaller than it is now somehow. All right, let's see what's next. I'm like, did we make sure we looked at all these? Maybe it does for a sec. There we go.
Yeah, all the videos just shows and shit, I think. There's a couple twisted on there.
I'm just gonna read that. So it doesn't just keep playing until I want it to play. All right. Let me make sure I'm talking. Perfect. Aw, Nugget. Oh, look at Carl. What do you mean mugging for? Look at my fat face. Little fatty. Right. It's so hard and so good, and you're a gangster in a log, so you know. You're a ginger. Juggalo John. Is that a different one? Oh, we watched that one earlier. Right.
Well, yeah.
Let's see if that's on there. Oh, okay, I forgot. Now it is. All right. Sorry. I'm gonna turn it. All right. Let's see. What else we got?
Hell's the second to last Riders performance. Oh, the second to last Lotus performance.
Second to last.
Yeah, because next, the 2016 gathering, it's the 17th annual,
Sure.
and that's the last we get of it.
Well. All right. So this one is a CP intro, I think. Maybe.
You see, yep, the diamonds are almost all dried up.
Oh, Carl! Oh my God! Oh no, this is not ICP. My bad. Oh shit!
What year was this? 2015, right? Let's get that. That's 15.
Yeah.
This is a whatever.
Well, that's after.
Right, but the year is
Yes.
the same year, and that's the anniversary of it or whatever.
Oh no! I bet.
Yeesh.
So shitty, bro. Man.
Like, we all knew what priority number ones is.
Right. I bet.
When?
What?
Is the family this motherfucker? The family's in this motherfucker. Man. Yeah. Hey man, this time is for real, man. We love each and every
This
one.
time it's for real, man.
Good night.
Alright.
Safe travels home, y'all. Be safe.
Love you.
Quit fighting each other. We'll get drunk.
Same.
Is the family
Same to you. I'm just gonna keep going and see what's next. Oops. Mute. Sorry. So yep, here's Andy D on top of the thing. Forget his name. But this is Ballers. Here's the scrub side. What? If you guys didn't know them, this is kind of what they resemble. But they're not the scrub care unit. They're the scrubs that don't care. So don't try to go to the scrubs looking for any assistance. People have made that mistake in a lot of different ways in a lot of different years.
Yeah, they did the ill 20-minute set and then just walked off. We walked off with them too. Once they started playing that album that year, Super Nugs, we just we just bounced. Nah, that's where they need to go. You need to send them there.
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
Yeah.
That's the site you send them to.
What?
Everybody show up over there. Nah, don't tell them not to go to the scrubs. You tell them to go there.
Oh, yeah, I guess. If you want to, definitely go to the scrub site if you need something. For sure.
Correct.
I got fisted on the method.
I got your back.
Juggalos, yep. Justin Allen, welcome in. I love the entrance. That's perfect. Yeah, okay, perfect. I'll make sure to not send them your way because I don't want anyone coming there undermining you. Thank you. Oh, look who we're talking about. It's you. Oh, here's a heart around
Yeah, anybody who wants.
Rocco.
Any and everybody is welcome to come through and stop by the rest of the boxing ring.
At nighttime, they'd have blind boxing. We'll get to that in a couple of gatherings from now, but if you want to box, come on. If they're doing boxing, they would be into that.
Yo, Rock, I seen there's a like a meme of it it's like about buying shrooms at the gathering, and it's Carl Bertana from Aqua Teen Hunger Force, and he's paying with his nipples.
Yes.
And Rocco is in the background of this picture, just fucking posted up, yo.
And they don't even know that he wore the nipple. You know,
dog,
how involved he is with the nipple story.
I mean, I'm gonna try to find it, but I don't know, man. But yo, it is the illest shit.
Jesus, oh my god.
Oh, Nearbach, you made that, yo. Yeah,
you did.
Yes. Rocco's in the back of that, and it's the most amazing shit because the year that dude cut off that his nipple, Rocco was rocking that nipple for. He's like, I got a chalky nipple.
He wore that nipple, so just the fact that he's in that.
Yes, so fuck yes. Nearbach, yo, yeah, and I just seen it post, and I'm like, yo, Rocco is in the back of this picture. I was like, yo, this is the most amazing shit because
he's actually involved with that nipple.
He rocked that nipple, dog. What?
That nipple. Yeah, definitely sent it to the
fucking the illest shit, yo.
Don't know where this is.
Fuck yeah.
Not sure what this is. Oh, hold on.
We'll send that your way once we.
Yes. I'll definitely do that.
Yeah.
No, he didn't buy it. He borrowed it. The guy had it in a bag. Like he actually had his. We posted it.
I feel like it was
year was that?
On a hat too. At one point, he was putting on a hat. I don't remember.
It was Hog Rock.
Yeah, the last year at Hog Rock, maybe the year before.
2000. I feel like it wasn't 13. What the last year? I think it was 2000. Was it not? Maybe it was.
I don't know.
Do you know, Rocco?
You could see.
Okay. Perfect. Right. So there we go. Let me look here. But you don't know what year. So
yeah, someone did buy it. They had it on the hat. They had it. They would keep it in the fridge too, I believe, and shit too. But yeah, at one point we came up and Rocco was like, "I'm rocking a chalky nipple." It was like, "Yo, this is amazing."
Random, yeah. Oh yeah, here we go. So, it is in a bag in this picture. Let me just quickly show you this. There. What? See this?
I don't know. If you keep it in the freezer, probably
that's the nipple. Rocco was wearing that. And here's his nipple hole. This one I actually have the nipple hole. The other one I don't. But all right, let me get rid of that. That's crazy.
He was already missing the other one when he showed up. So it's not like it was like out of this dude's fucking wheelhouse.
Right.
He just only has 2 of them, you know? And someone was like, "You did what now?" "Yo, I'll buy the other one." And he was like, "Oh, for sure."
Okay. All right.
And Rock was like, "Yo, let me see." He's like, "Oh, for sure, good man."
Yeah. Oh no, that was a freshly cut off nipple. No.
And then what did he tell you, Rocco? Think about me whenever you're sad or something like that. If you're ever sad, just think about me or some shit.
Hold on. That's not quite. I have it muted.
What did he tell you, Rock? That like whenever you're sad, just think of him or some shit.
He does live that life, Justin. Oh my god. That shit was crazy still. Another story that's
"Jeez,
another
all right."
legendary story involving
He said,
Rocco.
"Well,
of
that
course.
dude got arrested for some crazy shit. Got to check where."
Oh shit. Okay. Let's not give him any publicity.
You're feeling down enough.
Doubt it out.
You're feeling down enough. Think of me.
Yes. You're not wrong, Justin. We were saying that about the Miss Juggalette contest too. You gotta do something to win this one. This is like one of the first years that there's phones. Here we are with one, but we're not going to use it for very long. We only end up filming half-second clips of stuff. But it'll probably end like
coming
right
up. We got some gems, some gems.
That's true. Okay, see, that's what I'm saying. Like,
yeah.
I'm like, okay, guys, now it's time to watch the concert.
Exactly.
So sorry,
the intro, but
my bad. I have to pee.
Yes. Crazy. Yes. Clowns.
Clowns. So you've already seen this song?
No, it's still going. I think the video's long.
Oh. That was quick, I guess. Okay, perfect. It is very weird. Armageddon, even. This is the year we'll get to some of them, but they so like the most lanterns ever. Get all the beach ball or balloons, I guess. I love it. Yep. Yep. That's it. Michael
I
Jackson.
feel like we got a video of the Angels Centerfold video somewhere too, and one of the gatherings.
We have one, I feel like from Worcester or something.
From Worcester?
Too.
Okay, right.
Yeah, this is great. Angel Centerfold is pretty fucking great. Yes, they did. Yep, that's the video I have from Worcester, I believe. B-Days? Okay. Not clowns, clowns again. Yes, please. What? No, thank you. Yes, please. What's this now? Load up. Forgot to put my microphone back on. My bad. What? Why is it still spinning? It's not like it's a long fucking video. What's happening? So check out the lantern situation at this gathering. It's one of my favorite shits right here. Look how far they go off into the distance, y'all. Carl, remember when it was a UFO? Oh, Carl. So good. This is the goosebumps for me. Yeah, it was crazy. I know, Carl. It was great. Yes, Carl. Remember Carl's UFO?
Yeah, that was amazing.
Our video is great, actually, with the lanterns. Oh, thank you.
Yeah, that was at Hog Rock,
Yes.
right? Yeah, the Hog Rock fucking
I didn't blow up his
UFOs.
bottom. Like, you remember that UFO?
Yeah, look at all them fucking lanterns.
It's crazy. Like, everyone in front of us, all the people next to us are lighting them. Carl, when the first time Carl saw one, he thought it was a UFO. He was tripping out.
Yeah, it was one of the years in Hog Rock somewhere. We ain't never seen him before either, and just like, what the fuck?
This year was fucking amazing, though. It's like a huge memory.
But yeah, the year with the bubbles.
Look how, like, it's an extreme. You know what I mean? You can see the
year with the, but we have videos of that too.
Oh yeah,
we have videos of the table of the picnic tables burning. Right? Is that year with the bubbles in the sky, lanterns, and fireworks going off?
It's true.
With Fago Armageddon going on, they got the hose out there. I think too. They got the hose out there, and we're just burning everything in sight, yo. That was excellent too.
That's excellent.
Yeah, we got a bunch of videos that year, them tables burning, because we were right there and happening next to us. Like
legendary status. We had to be standing at the table, so else.
It's like, oh, we're burning everything, guys. Fucking excellent.
What's this one then?
So good.
Right, like we were standing on one of the tables. I was watching the show.
It was like, you're gonna have to get off this,
and they're like, "We're burning this table. You need to get down." I was like, "Come on, I'm getting good video up here." This is just another piece of that, I think. Yeah. But it's the same stuff, but still. Still amazing and great the second time. Oh shit. Oh look who it is. Rest in peace. Tony and Terry Smothers. I feel like that's like the last picture in here. So did I do this one? Yes. Yep, that's it for the videos and the pictures. Let's check these videos. Let's see if we have anything we forgot. Oh yeah, these are all ours. We watched all those ones. This one. What was the story with this one? What is happening? I don't know what that's about. Oh, this is a trip simulation. That sounds more right. Hold on. No, what's happening here? Oh, this is just my. Alright, yeah, music. Can you turn that back on? The music in a second. Watch this one though, guys. Shaggy's talked about this. Oh. Why can't we hear it? Oh. Stop.
Show his shoes though on nothing.
They don't.
Just never managed to make it, and finally, end of May, everything kind of fell together, and I got on a bus. I'm from Tucson, Arizona, so I got on a Greyhound bus from Tucson to Indianapolis. I got off the bus in Indianapolis and fucking walked.
Oh shit.
For 2 months.
I don't even have it
All the
on the
music got
screen.
played.
Well, whatever. Can you hear it though?
Yeah.
How many days did it take you to walk? I started end of May and I got here the first day. So
He started at the end of May. Shaggy said that he saw they did meet somebody that was like, I walked here and all this shit, and they looked at his shoes and they were mad fucking trash. So he thought that he might have been being sincere. And then we saw this, and I said, I bet this is that guy. All right, here we go. Yeah, once they started throwing in like the Axe body spray was one thing, but then the box of fireworks, I was like, all right.
They started burning anything and everything around.
It's time to move away from.
They were like, oh, this pop-up tent right there, bring it and burn it, where it's just like a frame and the top fucking like plastic piece.
Yeah, it was
basically.
like a canopy.
Yeah, and then they just melted away right quick and just a frame and shit.
Yeah, walking is fucking crazy. Especially like starting at, I think he said he took a bus like, however far there, but like still, that's a walk. Fucking crazy. But yeah, that kid made it, so good for him. Congrats to that. That's a whole ass feat. Yeah, propane tanks. No, I'm not doing that. I'm not playing that. Cause like we were actually starting burn stuff chance. Like we'd see something from afar.
Yeah. Anything left unattended.
We're like, burn the chair. And, like everyone was like standing up basically to watch ICP. And people were just coming up behind them and grabbing their camp chairs that they brought up to watch the show. Just throwing them in the fire. This shit was blazing. So epic. That's that is literally one of my top gathering, probably my top 10 gathering, like moments in history, because it was just like so overly stimulating.
Right. Happy 20th gathering.
And like I had a sign with me on poster board, not even on cardboard, bitches. I made like a real official sign that said like happy 20th anniversary fam, because it was the 20th gathering. Remember that, Carl? I think you were doing merch, I feel like, for tech or something, and I made maybe I'll let you borrow it, but we made signs for your booth. I realized. Yeah.
Yeah, be right.
Yup, Hatchet Man, Bubbles, Fire,
Like, be
the
safe
whole...
now. We're burning things over here. People are gonna throw dangerous
Well-
items in there, and other people are gonna do backflips off
Oh
the
yeah,
burning,
people are jumping
off
through
the
it and
burning
shit.
picnic
The
tables.
thing that was why it sucked, well, why it happened was because, and I hope they don't do that this year, since it was the 20th annual, they like started at the first year
Yeah, that
of the
was dope
gathering.
though.
You know what I mean? It was dope.
No,
They did it all in a row
Yeah, they did like one track from every
each.
studio album that they released or something like
Right.
that.
Yes,
It was
okay,
like,
that's fair. But then it got to a point where we knew we weren't going to be like totally vibing so
yeah.
much. I was like, oh wait,
It's
that
like
was
a
kind of
couple
like the
down
last
from the
one. Like
right.
Bang Pow Boom came on, and I was like, wait, what's coming up
Then
after
something
all
just
this?
started getting rowdy. Then those
Then
people who
people
brought,
were
yeah,
by
because
us
like there
started
was
getting
one
rowdy.
camp,
Yes.
no, one camp just brought couches down there
yeah.
from the pavilion right down at the end of that road right there. They had 3 couches. They brought them back each night.
Carl.
And then the last night during the clowns, they just started burning it,
Yep.
and it was fucking.
That was the one that he slept through. Right, I made Tony signs for wrestling. I came with fucking a whole package of poster board and markers because I was like, you know what?
I definitely took.
I'm making nice signs.
Yeah, well, I slept.
You slept, and I was down there, and Jay's hair caught on fire.
Yeah, Tony hit Jay with the
meteorite, and his hair caught on fire.
Yeah, because it was supposed to be Tony or who else?
It was Rude Boy's last fight.
Yeah, right. Okay.
So it was Tony, Rude Boy, and Jay somehow. I'm not sure. I feel like.
Yeah, I was way too tired, so I
fun.
brought the fucking lounge chair down there, and then I slept, and then it was like I thought the last match was going on, but then some other asshole was out there talking, and I was like, I don't know what's going on. I'm going back to sleep.
Yeah, sounds like Juggalos wants to.
Just slept down at Bloody Mini. Oh, was it Bloody Mini? I don't know. Whatever.
Yeah, I feel like it was the last night. What else would it be? I feel like. You were too tired. Though when we had those reclining camp chairs, so forget it. Yes, please do, because it's like I have no access to Facebook either, so like a lot of my stuff that I had or had stolen from other people, he wants to break down here or go out. I just heard. That would be great. If anyone else wants to contribute, feel free. But Carl, I feel like the next year was a great year, but I feel Carl was on the sideways that year. Angie was with us. She was having a really tough time also. What? Yes, his trip to the Wizard. Carl was slanted on the sideways. That means you're French frying, but you know you're French frying. Scrambled on the sideways, exactly. Where's my booklet? I'm wearing my pajamas, sorry. Here we go. Where's the book? For 17, you have it out? So I can look at what's coming up? Is it in this stack, probably? We got a huge ass stack of books, man. Come on. Half of them aren't even in a fucking frame. Alright, there goes my dog. Alright, so next week, this is fucking legendary. Speaking on legends, Scrambled on the Sideways is legendary itself, but let's not bring it back. Well, actually, you could. You were good. Yo, you were like wrestling. They never set it up. Carl, he was tripping out. He was like, yo, just telling us all stuff. We're like, no, that's not what happened. They actually did have wrestling. You were just in the wrong spot or whatever. Yep, the final MNE gathering. This Wizard of the Hood was one I actually got too excited for Wizard of the Hood. This is an unfortunate Juggalo story for me. I got way too excited and took too much and started puking as the music dropped for this. So literally we were all walking to the stage. We were probably with Carl, as a matter of fact, and all of a sudden I was like, I'm gonna puke. So I just started puking in a trash can. And I was like, oh my God, no, 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 no. Wizard of the Hood is about to start. I cannot miss it. Like, I was just like, oh my God, I can't believe what a dumb bitch I am right now. How did I take too many, I was eating rolls or something, it was like, my stomach just got fucked, and I was just like, oh my God, I'm puking in a trash can, like, as I'm walking, towards the stage, I'm like, fuck. And he had stopped doing everything. So this is his first gathering, only smoking weed. So he was probably already just annoyed by the whole thing to begin with. Yep, too many goofballs. And yep, I was all fucked up, Carl. Everyone was, because it was Wizard of the Hood night. So he had rolled a magic blunt. Oh, you'll see pictures of it next week, but it was like probably this big. I forget how many games he used to roll it, but he kept it in like a huge case thing so that it wouldn't get ruined, and all kinds of hash and all kinds of stuff in it. So needless to say, our way to the front didn't work out once I got super nauseous and sick. So we had to rethink our plan, because I was like, I can't let him miss this. I had to pull it together so hard. And I did, though. I pulled it together, and we were, like I said, we were just about to go into the crowds. We were at the back, not the back, but kind of at the back. And there was a light, a spotlight, like with the generator or whatever. So we climbed up on top of the generator and sat on top of that. That's one of the first times I wasn't in the front row for a show, So we sat on top of the generator, and I could see everything because we were above everybody. But man, very disappointing for my own self. I mean, I get to see everything, and it was great and all, but so that's next week. Catch me being a loser and being pissed off at myself. But we smoked that magic killer clown. What's up? We smoked that blunt.
Yeah, I rolled a blunt.
Like I said, I have pictures, so you'll see it. It's not a lie.
I rolled the blunt.
How many games did you use? Do you remember?
Three. It was like three full-size Dutch Masters.
Dutch Masters. That's what
it was like three regular-sized Dutches.
Right.
And then I just made it into one blunt. And by the time, because the Wizard of the Hood CD is not a very long CD, So they played that CD, and then they played more songs after that set. They played, I forget which songs, but any song with all of them on there type shit, And that blunt was halfway done once the whole set was over.
Right.
Like the whole shit was done
and we smoked it the whole time. Like he lit it when it started. Yeah.
She was fucking.
And we just sat up on top of that generator or whatever it was, right?
Yeah.
And then Carl made his way. Well, we won't ruin the excitement for next week, but he definitely was scrambled on the sideways, but he made it to the castle. He made it to the front row.
He was escorted up there.
Yeah, everyone moved out of his way. Oh man, I bet you did. Oh man, so good. Yeah, they did homies. Yeah.
Mad Mortars was popping off.
Yeah, I mean that was still, even though I got sick at the beginning, was one of my favorite gathering performances of all time, of course, like any other good ninja that saw it. And I mean, even some of us that were able to buy that CD at the 2003 gathering, I sat in my fucking whip at the 2003 gathering and listened to that CD. I feel like by myself. And, yep, here it is. And I can even open them on this fucking app. Look at it. Here we go. The Collector's Tin Edition. And we got the black, red, and blue violent joint version right there. With the collector tin. Yep, so to go from that one to the however many years later, getting to see it all done out was just fucking so fabulous, man. It's really, this is the red with the gold and the black jet. Yep, Yep. I remember sitting in my car at Tribal Ground 324, wherever that sign is. I still have the sign from the gathering. And I have the title of land. If you missed our first couple streams of the gathering, here's our 2003 and 4 campground stuff, and 5 and 6. And here, like I said, for 324, here's a metal sign from the campsite. We swiped it. Ghetto Neighbors. Carl, you know them. You went down to the wedding. And here's the next year's. Because, you know, these aren't available anymore on the download. So these are, when you actually had assigned camping sites, it was fucking great. But yeah, that's where we sat and listened to the...
It would sell out.
Yeah, so back in the day, like we can talk about some of this, because none of this is available anymore. We're gonna... I think redo some of these for the YouTubes because we did not. Here's 2004. So this is Crystal Forest map, and there are all numbered campsites. So all over here is a campground. Here, over here, all over here, and you would. Well, we would buy campsites right away because you couldn't camp there if you didn't have a campsite. It wasn't like these other places where you can just get in where you fit in or whatever.
No, yeah.
You had to purchase
a land.
They
went as fast as big baller sites because there was no such thing as big baller sites. They were just campsites.
That's all there was big baller sites. You had a big baller site or you had a hotel.
Campsites. Some of them had just one tent.
Yep.
Some of them had a car and 3 tents.
Yep. On that thing it says. Like,
so one year we bought a fucking a site with a car site and like 3 tents or 2 tents on it, and we traded a tent for a ticket.
Yes.
Like,
that's a pretty good deal.
Oh yeah, no, they fucking ate up.
So, and what else I liked is they gave you the not just because they gave you the plot of land, but because your name was now associated with this fucking.
Yeah, if you leave that shit fucked up,
they know who you are. You know what I mean? So the place wasn't trashed. It's not like everyone was suddenly not a litter bug, but you know what I mean. But you were like they always say now, like make sure your shit's cleaned up. And I guess ballers, they know who buys ballers, but they're not assigned campsites. Like I can say, this is where I'm camping. I can tell someone because you have your shit in advance. You know where you're camped in advance. People would trade campsites because they'd be like, oh, I want to be by my friend who has campsite, blah, 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 or whatever.
Club Chaos traded campsites one year because the site that they had
that was when they got there. That wasn't in advance.
Oh, no, yeah.
But you could do it in advance because you already got your campsite information and the booklet and your ticket, everything in advance of the gathering. And I always thought that was super cool because... I don't know. It was just more fucking hype. You could look forward to stuff for longer. I love looking forward to things. So I don't
know when they stopped that, but at least the first 4 outdoor gatherings they would send you before because 2006
they still sent it to us.
I feel like.
But I feel like once we went to Hog Rock, there wasn't assigned camping, so I don't know if they still sent out the books. Not sure. Does anyone know? 2007 or 8? Did they mail out the books? Or did we just get them at the location?
I feel like Hog Rock, we got them there.
I feel like at Hog Rock, we did get them there.
I don't know, though.
Yeah, it was really cool, because then, like, I mean, there also wasn't as much internet back then either, so it was like, I would have the whole thing, like, memorized. By the time I got to the gathering, I'd be... Oh, yeah, well, what am I going to do on this day? You know, I would think about it.
Well, back then, too.
A month in advance, I'd be like, what are we going to do?
That many things going on, too.
No, I know, but it was still stuff to look forward to and stuff that a lot of it was new and interesting also.
Yeah, for sure.
But still. You think we got them there in 08? Yeah. So I'm not sure about 07, but it might have just been once we moved to Hog Rock and they didn't have to send them out.
Right.
Well, they didn't have to, but they had the camp things they were already sending out, so.
And in 05, they sent out a CD, too, with your ticket.
I really do wish they would send a booklet. It really would make a difference.
Like 4 or 5 tracks on it.
They're wasting the money to print them all out. Why not get the use out of them?
ABK or something.
Wait, what?
When they sent that CD out with the Gathering 2 in
2005, you
05,
said,
yeah.
right.
And Carl said it at the beginning. Here we are again.
At the Gathering. Here we are again.
It's going down.
Of course. How can we not have a screaming too dope segment?
It's going down.
He's the best. So, we'll touch base on.
So we had this year. This year we had Joe.
Okay, yeah, we got to
the ice cream truck.
Yeah, we have to go back and figure out what we need for legends.
We have Mikey killing
Mikey needs to be there for the legends.
We had the legend of the shit sipper because that was.
He can't come back because you know that guy's dead.
He's dead. Yeah, but I mean, we could put up a memorial to him or something. In memorial,
you can get a cardboard cutout of the.
Ask Dan. Ask Dan can be up there too. Yeah, I mean.
Yeah.
Ask Dan and the shit sipper.
Shit sipper. I mean, it's not like I want him back for legends. So. Yeah.
Ask Dan.
Oh my god, yeah. Sure. Cardboard cutout.
In memoriam.
In memoriam. We should have a whole memoriam legend area. People who probably aren't around anymore, but definitely contributed to the culture. Oh my god.
Fucking Chenko, baby. You got the fucking.
Oh, yeah.
Rest in peace, ass Dan Blowfly.
Well, okay, so. I'm looking at the 2004 book. That's not going to help.
Oh, we got Tech there.
Tech, obvious legend. Let me see here. No, don't know them. Don't care about them. I'm thinking KMK will be there.
D-Loc and Friends, I believe, right?
Is that really their name, or is that what people call them?
I think they go by Cottonmouth Kings, but I mean...
It's funny, I'm actually thinking that's their name.
No, I'm pretty sure it's like D-Loc and Friends or something.
Yep, Wizard time right here, killer. Marsh from Mad, yeah. Let's see. The Mafia 6, or some form of them.
I mean, Flocka can come back because he held it the fuck down. But he probably like, yeah, no thanks.
Yeah, he's probably like, you know what? It was a lot of work to hold it down. I'd rather just get paid and do a show. Actually, he looks like he had a good time.
Nah, he did. He was out there
it's maybe a once-in-a-lifetime experience you want to have. Obviously, we're not getting any of that. I don't really care about that.
Yeah, Ritz, too.
Ritz, yeah. Let's see here. None of them people, really. We know they're not coming.
DJ Paul in one form or the other, whether it be fucking 3-6 Mafia.
Yep.
Or fucking just himself there. All the ISIS, yeah, I said that before too, hell yeah.
All the ISIS.
Fucking what?
All the ISIS.
All the ISIS have for sure held it down.
Yes. What about comedy? Not that many comedy. I mean, Judah Freelander.
Fucking Beetle Pimp needs to come back.
Oh, man.
Yeah, I mean.
That would be good. I would love to have Tom Green back. That's a valid one, right?
Yeah, but I don't know if
after the tequila situation, you might not want anything to do with
I don't know, yeah.
Corporal Robinson! Stop! Legendary crackheads.
Yo, they brought him back one year after he did everything and they kicked him off that year when he had like the main event. He returned another year in a battle royal. And Shaggy 2 Dope was doing commentary, and that year the commentary, they aired it over the speakers so we could hear it.
Which is such a better thing.
And Shaggy was just like, get this, who brought this piece of shit here? Legends of Bloody Mania. So, nah, I don't know, man. Shaggy was fucking fucking berating him while he was in there. It was amazing.
Yeah, Shaggy was pissed. He was like, fuck this guy. Yep, Beetlejuice did. He did comedy. Back in, I feel like it was 2007 or 8.
Yeah, one of the
one of the early years of Hog Rock.
Yeah, Beetlejuice came through. Beetlejuice and Julie. It was amazing.
So funny. Yeah.
My buddy stole a picture with him.
Yeah.
My buddy Donnie, rest in peace. He was like, "Let me get a picture, Beetlejuice," and he was like, $20, and then he just turned around, and my buddy just like
$20.
turned around and took a selfie with like the half-back side of Beetlejuice with him and shit. It was amazing. People just asking
Gallagher,
him, "Yo, Gallagher, fuck
he's not a legend, but he is to us.
Right.
He was the mayor of our campsite for sure. He declared himself the mayor. We didn't confirm or deny it, I guess, but.
We said, we'll allow you to say that.
Did we go to his set even?
Yeah.
I feel like we probably
we went to
did.
His set, yeah.
Like that, we had
at one part.
We had such a good location.
At one point,
there,
he had mad people up on the stage, and they all got on their knees around the table with a cake, and then he just fucking smashed the cake and just gave them all a cake facials. It's like, get your face down.
There's not even showers, really. Like,
that was crazy.
Oh wait, was your first?
All right, must have.
Okay, so yeah. Well, we have the book.
Check the book. Let me see. Which one's 07? Thanks. That Bloody Mania one? Yeah, okay.
It's nice to have them all on the wall as a reference because he can look on the wall because they're in order, and then we have a stack of them over here. Sometimes we only have. I thought we only had one of 06.
I don't see.
I thought everything else we had two of. 06 is fair that we even got one out of that place.
Yeah, the one we got looks like someone fucking...
It looks like someone left it in the rain.
Yeah, that...
Bobby Brown!
Oh, Bobby Brown is a shit. Is Bobby dead?
He's not?
Oh, I don't know.
Oh, I thought he was. Let's get him back then. If he's not dead, I don't know why I'm just assuming he's dead because Whitney's dead. Sorry, he can't go on living. If he's not dead, can we get him back? I feel like someone said didn't he just die too? Am I thinking everyone's dead for some reason? I'll tell you, when we went to the Alamo, we asked if they had a basement, and they didn't seem very amused. I mean, I didn't ask, but many heads it did. It was definitely 7 or 8, or it could have been 9 even. Did you go to 9? Super Nugs? Yeah, that's what I was just gonna say too. I'm like, we can't keep asking all these dead people to come to the gathering. I was like, we'll get Gilbert. No. There's a lot of rest in peace on friendships, and not just friendships, friends also. Friendships too. You went to 09? Which one are you looking at now? How do you not have one in that stack?
I didn't see it. Beetlejuice was in 2008. Beetlejuice, Iron Sheik, fucking 2008.
Where's the picture? You guys, fucking, what about Cheech and Chong? That was
fucking Beetle Pimp, baby.
Fucking Iron Sheik also.
Oh, Iron Sheik was the shit. Damn. Iron Sheik passed away. He's on the top.
Okay.
Rest in peace to the Sheiky, baby. Hulk Hogan, fuck his daughter. Give me hell yeah.
They both are. But yeah, there's Beetlejuice. Yeah, 2008, I guess you missed it, right? Because there's so much to do, especially back in 2008. Okay, that's the year they filmed Family Underground, I believe. So we were living large and having lots of fun, like that backyard wrestling on Family Underground. That was just something you'd see on the way to the main stage now, all of a sudden. You know, that wasn't a sanctioned event. So there was just so much going on back in the day that there was a lot of stuff that you could miss. But I don't know how you miss Beetlejuice. Oh my god.
Sheik, the Sheik was the shit, dog.
That would have been crazy.
Fucking jabroni, he wanted to get the fuck out of there too. He sat down and already was like done with us. Yo, it was excellent.
Yeah, he's pretty
Like,
good
nah,
with
you
the
gotta keep going,
impressions.
Cheeky, baby.
He's good with voices.
Just giving them hell yes and just
Yeah.
fucking stand. Same with Beetlejuice. They would just
Oh
be
my
like,
God. He
what's
just
2
didn't know
plus
what
2,
was going on.
Beetlejuice? And you're just like, yeah, go fuck your mother, you know?
Yeah.
We was just like,
We were like
yes.
cheering him on.
Fucking amazing.
He was saying
It was the
nonsense.
illest shit.
Actually nonsense. Nothing was an answer to the question that was asked. Like, people be like, oh, Beetlejuice, how do you like The Gathering? He'd be like, 1, 2, 3, eat shit. Be like, what happened?
Yo.
It was wild.
Fucking amazing.
Iron Sheik was crazy. Yep.
Cheeky, baby.
He was. I was going to put Upchuck. That would have been great. Upchuck coming by the scrub site trying to get help was hilarious.
Oh, yeah. It was this previous year that just happened.
Everyone falls for it.
2024.
Yep.
Upchuck. He's not Upchuck anymore. He's just Joel or whatever his name is. But he showed up like, oh, hey guys, my friend's hungry. Hey, he wants a hamburger. We was like, yo, then
Follow
go
your
buy him
mom.
a fucking hamburger. What the fuck are you talking to us
Why
for?
do we care about his needs? We do not.
They were confused. Like, nah, son, go buy your friend a ham. The other dude didn't even get out the cart or nothing. He just sat there sitting in the golf cart just and while
But even
Upchuck's
if it
like,
were the scrub unit, like,
what the fuck are you talking about?
you're just
Come over
gonna
here and
drop
demand
people off over
hamburgers?
there?
Fuck, you didn't even
is that
drop
what their
them off.
gathering
You
is like? Just getting rando strangers
I
over
don't
dropped
know.
off? Maybe they're up to no
It's like,
good.
yo, bring
Maybe they're
them up.
pretending to be good,
It's
but
like,
they're
yo,
actually
bring them up to
scoundrels.
that, site in the parking lot. They got that.
The Jesus one?
Yeah, that bearded man taking Ouija from behind or whatever the fuck.
Yo, that banner for the Juggalos for Jesus.
Yo, it's fucking out of hand.
I cannot believe they have Jesus literally with
What's
Ouija.
he doing?
Has anyone
What's he
seen this
doing to
Juggalos
him?
for Jesus at the gathering? In the parking lot. It is, the last year was like Juggalo, I mean, it wasn't even Juggalo Jesus, it was actual Jesus.
These are just compilations of the kid. Yo, it's the best. I love also when Jeff Jarrett hit him with the fucking guitar and fucking WCW or whatever. He was dressed as like Superman or whatever the fuck. I believe Beetlejuice was dressed as Superman and Jeff Jarrett hit him with the fucking guitar. Oh, amazing. When he tries to climb up on the fucking, the billboard, like they try to push him up to go climb the fucking billboard and shit. Oh, man. Love me some Beetlejuice.
Yeah, the Juggalos for Jesus people. You saw that one this year with the Ouija Mac? Like, it was like they were coming up behind.
He just like got him from behind. Just got his arms around him and shit, embracing him.
Yeah,
Looks embracing him deep.
He was. Was
like, you're doing homeboy dirty. That's
they
crazy.
really were. I was like, that's kind of fucked up.
Come pray
but they
with
don't like, but they
Jesus.
really don't like Ouija because he's very much devil music.
That's crazy.
But that was, we did see Jesus fucking Christ at the gathering. So
we got pictures of Jesus fucking Christ, so we stole them from somebody, but.
Oh yeah, I probably have it right here.
Yeah, nah, that's for another year.
That's for another year. You're right. That's for 2019.
Beetlejuice, bring him back.
Beetlejuice, you want me to pull up a Beetlejuice
no,
picture?
I'm saying like bring him back.
Oh, okay, so yeah, that's for Legends though. But I do have a picture of Beetlejuice. I'm quite sure in 2008. Oh, 2008, pretty outrageous with pictures. So probably. Yeah, back in the day, let me tell you. I know you guys have been watching our shits, but it's just kind of crazy. I'm really excited for this year. I am once more putting a bunch of hope. I was gonna say faith, but I'm sick of it being my middle name.
Listen.
No, Jesus can't even save Ouija. He's trying to fuck him up the ass, is what it looks like to me in that fucking picture. That shit is wild. They really. It's a very strange picture.
You gotta go sit through like a 45-minute presentation to get that fucking t-shirt.
They will give you, I mean, I appreciate that some ninjas that might not have food or water or sustenance can get some from them. I feel like they're not, they're probably good people that are trying to help other people. Catch me not hanging out with them, but.
Yeah. Like,
I always go into stuff with low expectations. Nilbog, I feel like I do, but like...
Should go on to Lowered Expectations. You remember Lowered Expectations? Lowered Expectations. That was a great
I would have kept that too,
segment on Mad TV.
Lowered
and they'd be like, Lowered Expectations, Steve. And he'd be like, I collect whatever it is. Like,
yes, Mad TV, Nilbog says.
Pocket lint.
Collect pocket lint. Oh, that's
the best one, ICP was on that shit too.
They were, yep.
With Will Sasso and what's her name? Why can't I think of her name? Fucking Lois Griffin. Why the fuck can't I think of her name?
Because you said it.
But either way, they're on there singers.
Hell yeah.
ICP's on there.
Yep. Yeah, and they're like
screaming.
I haven't seen that one in a while.
Alex Borstein. There we go. I'm like, why can't I fucking remember? I know this is her name. That's crazy.
Yeah.
They're singing "You Are the Love of My Life." You are the love of my life, and like, yeah, bitch, you the love of my life, girl. You know?
Yeah, right.
Like,
man, those are the good old days. Because it was back before, there was internet and shit. So you were just like, if you caught ICP on anything, that was like time to get live as fuck, honestly. Because you're like, what?
Ain't nobody let them on nothing.
No one knows about them, and they're about to be kicked off Mad TV any second. It was fucking dope. Now, you can go tune into Shaggy Live twice a week, you know what I'm saying? Which I do. And I know a lot of you in here also do.
You record that on VHS, no doubt.
Of course, right?
That was amazing. I watched that when it was on.
Right.
Like, yeah.
Recording stuff on VHS is another thing that old people do.
Yo, Artie Lang on there.
Mad TV was so good.
Artie Lang, when he tells a story where when he's filming Babe in the City, he's like Babe, the fucking human pig, and he got like a nose prosthetic, but he like cuts out for lunch to go sniff coke, and he like cuts a hole in the fucking pig snout, and he says he's driving wherever the fuck, and he stopped at a light or whatever, and he's just
ooting his nose.
Yeah, he just ooting through this.
But he has a
cut
pig snout.
Yeah, and he still has he got like 6 fucking titties on and shit too, nipples, because he's dressed as Babe the pig, and he just snuck out at lunch to go sniff cocaine and to go buy cocaine and sniff it on the way back or something.
Right. Sure.
And then he says he just looks over, and then these bitches are in the car next to him, looking over, just like.
Can you imagine seeing a pig at a stoplight sniffing cocaine, you guys? What?
Fucking shout out to Artie Lang, man. Holy shit. What a maniac.
Speaking of videos, y'all see my video of the fucking the person puking out their car door after I don't think they were heading to do the ICP show anyway, but Rocco was chanting ICP at them. But Rocco and offered them a croissant. We were actually shook at first because we were driving behind, farther behind them. And the passenger door of this car is open.
I said, oh, yo, look, they're trying to escape.
Right.
And
so then I was like, wait, are they trying to escape? I'm like, because that's wicked suspect. Because the door wasn't shut.
Yeah, they're driving and the passenger side is just
wide open.
No,
so it was all the way open. Yeah. So I pulled out my camera, of course, and we pulled up and we said, actually, Rocco said, are you okay?
Well, first he's
Jump,
like, run, escape, run, bitch, run.
Run. And I was videotaping.
And then I got up to him where we could see.
And they were hanging out the door, holding a cup of water, not like a bottled water, like a household cup of water. And just puking out the side of this car door.
It was after the clowns in Reading.
It was after the clowns in Reading, but like I said, I think they were just
because it was still like 45 minutes, an hour after clowns, even an hour after.
Right, because we had waited for Rocco.
We smoked the L, we chilled, and then we went and grabbed Rock.
Yeah. So. Yeah, and then we pulled up on them, and Rocco was like, are you all right? Do you want any bread?
You need some bread?
Do you want a croissant?
I got a croissant right here.
She said, you really have a croissant?
What are you talking about?
No, don't have a croissant. Yeah, I get that. I always forget, I when I'm out, I'm like, oh, I need to get footage of all this stuff because for later. But then when I'm there, I'm like, I don't want to do that. I want to hang out. But there was but that I had to whip out the camera for because I was like, I actually thought they were going to jump out the car.
And then they finally pulled over. The dude finally, after we was yelling at them.
We were yelling at them out the window and stuff. And so the guy
finally pulled over and
the light turned green. Like he only stopped because the light turned red. The light turned green. Right. They pulled right off, like as if the door and a person were not.
Yeah, homeboy was not giving a fuck about his buddy.
He was like, he wanted this person out of their
until he was yelling like, "Yo, look at these assholes!"
Yeah, we're like, "Hey, you need help?" No, actually, Rocco started chanting ICP.
Oh yeah.
As we drove by, sure. Rocco said ICP, ICP. Because someone was saying something about insane croissant promotion or something. So good. But seriously, between that and the sliding into the DMs video, like that actually makes me nauseous. That one, it's not as bad as the theme of the night, which was that.
Carl said seen someone sipping on the ground.
Carl said that.
Yes, I said.
Oh. Dimples! No! We already talked about it. Aw. I know. I was like, I don't like to harass people. But I posted it on, I went on Twitch and I posted it as why is everyone being with the T? Twitch, Twitter, TikTok? I can't keep them all straight. I tried to put a thought bubble that I was over here.
It says Twitch fucks up like that.
Yeah.
You missed the legend of the
Oh my God. Okay, so if you're interested in seeing the video from this story, check out Reddit. It's called...
You can just Google...
I'll
pull up the actual name of it, but... it's pretty horrendous and
so Rocco came up to us at this gathering and was like...
If you just put Juggalo drinks porta potty water for $25, it should pop up on Reddit.
Rocco got this guy to drink porta potty water with shit in it. I can't even...
It's a whole video. It's so
we walked up on this. He was like, look at this. And then just pulls out... Yes. All right. Let me see. Can you hear this now? I mean, not as good as before, but at least you can hear a little bit, probably. Yeah, our microphone transmitter, not our microphones, but the part that, you know. So now I think this is the microphone. Yeah, the main box. So this is now the microphone.
Sure.
Feel like. The plug is for that? Right. Okay. It seems like a regular-ish plug, but...
You're the shit sipper.
So yeah, you missed the shit sipper. What else did we talk about? Our homie was in the Ninja Olympics and TKO'd somebody. Like he's like a black belt karate guy. He's been done, been a kung fu master and an actual ninja. And people were clowning on him because he was doing forms. It was great, but he killed them. What else did we talked about? Some legendary performances like Waka Flocka. Our friend stole an ice cream truck. Oh, oh, you did just finally watch it? It's real as fuck. Now you know why he was gagging. He's a very weak stomach, but he'll be watching like ridiculousness or something that's disgusting, and just gagging the whole time. Yeah, that shit's gross, but it happened. Juggalo drinks porta potty for $25. Look it up if you want to see it. That was Rocco's doing, and it was supposed to be $50, but Rocco did not pay his portion of it. So he said it was consensual, but that's actually kind of not because he didn't he actually he didn't fulfill his end of the contract.
Oh, Flocka played Hollow Wicked too. We weren't.
Really?
That's what's up.
Oh, I love that even
We went
more.
into that too because Flocka killed that shit.
Oh, I really enjoyed
He
his.
killed it.
He really did, and knowing that he did Hollow Wicked that year, that's it is fire. That means he wasn't just like a one. I would love to have him back.
He was on stage with the clown, just popping up,
doing all the fagos and stuff. Yeah.
Once everybody was out there, he fucking was like, me too.
Yeah, he was into it. I loved that. We watched an interview with him about it. I feel like we did, yeah. Didn't we? Or was that some we watch a lot of stuff leading up to the gathering, so we probably watched it with someone else then. Who knows? I felt like it was him. I'm not sure. Oh man. What, wait, so Rocco said he was in 3 Howard Stern stories? Also, if you've never seen the ridiculousness episode with the Juggalos, we touched on it the other week with DJ Paul and the Big LA section. It's called Jug Life. There's also our homie Hater is on that ridiculousness. That's whose house we went to this weekend down in Philly. He's getting branded on that show. If you've ever seen that Juggalo episode, it's a bunch of people, and he's getting. They heated up a hatchet man
on the oven.
On the oven, yeah.
And
yeah, they branded him. We went to his house. It was beautiful. He had an in-ground pool and a sauna and a hot tub and a gym. I was like, okay, let's go. I should have brought my bags. Yeah, I would love to have Flocka back. I like that. Who else was on this year? I know Dipples missed the whole thing, so I'm not going to recap the whole thing. Stitches. Oh, shit. That was, okay, so that was one of my top performances of that year, actually. Just because the whole vibe, because everyone was doing so much cocaine.
The whole crowd was fucking yo.
Everyone, I mean, my mom nose has been done froze shut long ass time ago, so I wasn't partaking, but I was probably rolled out or whatever. But yeah, our friend Juggalo John, who also is now sober, but he was passing out bumps to everybody. He was just everyone was wired and ready to go for stitches. People had bricks of flour that they were throwing in the audience. That was one of like the livest second stage performances, you know what I'm saying? Because it was, I loved that when that stage was there. So we had that, and like Lacoca played when that stage was that way too. Yeah, I really liked it over there like that. I just liked the vibe of it. Yes. See, so yes, exactly. And I was rolling, so I was like, even better. Yo, he ended with that, right? I feel like he ended with it. Or maybe he didn't end with it. We were front row for that fucking show for sure. Yo, he's such a big dude. And like we were saying before, we did see him like a week, like it was like a couple of weeks later in Providence after the gathering, and our friend Chuck had been talking shit online about him at some point in history, and Stitches took note. So when he saw him in real life, showed him his gun and said, "Do we still have a problem?" Basically, Chuck was like, "Sir, what? I don't know what you're talking about. I'm definitely not have no problem with you." Yeah, I know. I know. A lot of people did go to Danny Kaye that are diehard juggalos, and they had to miss the Stitches fiasco. Because
I mean, we would have went to.
I would have went, but there's no. Right. Like I said, Al and AJ, all them went to the Danny Kaye, Billboard
I'm
event.
going to that.
But we were a Stitches fan anyway. Never mind just like the spectacle.
His first video that.
Oh my god, I love Stitches. It's so hard. So. Oh my god.
So stupid.
Right. Yeah, that's good. That's good though. So you get to see like half of it. That's fair though. So you get to feel the whole. You were at the Stitches at the gathering. You know what I mean? Like for me, that was a legendary night for the gathering. It was just so fucking live. And then the 3-6 Mafia, what the Mafia Six was after that. So everyone was.
After that, Stitches and DJ Paul, like several songs together.
Yeah, yeah. I didn't even see you were shit talking him. Wait, what? Freak show. What? Sorry, you guys can't hear my radio, but Freak Show is on. Anyone hitting up? I'm just gonna talk about that right real quick. Anyone hitting up the Freak Show tour? I'm not really talking about it much because it's not coming here right now, but I know that it is going certain places. That's gonna be coming up at some point, right? August, maybe? Maybe it's not till August. I'm just really wanting to look forward to a show. Guys, what can you do for me? Got any shows coming up? What I tell you was, Shaggy's not till the end of July. It's May. So I just okay. Listen. I had no like basically no March and April shows. May fucking killed it. I went to 6, 3 Tech Nine shows in 3 different states, 2 YCP shows in 2 different states in those Tech Nine shows also. So that's 5, and then we went to NEMS last night. I'm saying I get that. Sure. So now we have to take a month off to recoup. That's fair. And then but it's not till the end of July, so we need something.
Nice. Crazy. Yeah,
Wait, what? Are you gonna be there? Because I mean, Haley lives up there, you know. So we
I think it's not. I don't know where. I mean, it's not like
right, but I mean, we could still go and make a trip out of it. We like to go up there like every other Monday anyway, to see the babes. Um, but yeah, let me know when that is. If you're around, we'll come through. Hey, you saw me in front of that sign? I didn't even know that was a real thing. Not a real thing, obviously it was a real thing, but in the picture, oh, you're not really on Insta, and I don't think I posted it on TikTok, but in the at the tech show in New Jersey at the Starling Ballroom, I like to take pictures in front. I didn't do that last night either. But the Tech Nine show had already happened, so the billboard marquee didn't have a Tech Nine shit on it, so I just took a bunch of pictures or whatever. And one of them was in front of that Kubla Khan Tex. Don't know what that is, but mad people have been like, "What?" They thought I was at that show, of course, because that's what the sign behind me said. I didn't even know that was a thing. I just thought I don't know what I thought. I wasn't even thinking because there's no Tech Nine, so I just took a bunch. But I've never even heard of who that is. Yeah, let's get something on the docket. It's probably going up to like that. Okay. Yeah, a few people on my Instagram were like, "What?" And I was like, "Oh no, I wasn't at that show. It was just what was coming up." I guess. Yeah. So okay, we got Lethal Weekend up in New Hampshire. We got Movie Tech in New Hampshire. New Hampshire's popping off. Like I said, I went to NEMS last night. That was great. Bing bong. If you don't, if anyone has ever been interested, tonight is the only night left. I think. Um, Once more, I'm gonna shut up for NEMS. Is it? Is it June 1st though? Or is it the 31st? Okay, so today is the last day. FYL.NYC, the Fuck Your Life brand, Fuck Your Life store, NEMS, FYL.NYC. That's it, fuckyourlife.nyc. He has a lot of good merch that we own ourselves of logo flips. Like, instead of the New York Yankees, it'll be like a Fuck Your Life, like an FYL, but it'll still look like the shape of the New York Yankees. So he has like it looks like an Orioles hat, so it has an O. August 25th. After the game. Okay. I'll put that on the list for sure. Um, no idea. Must not have been that for it, I guess. What are you talking about? No one knows either. No one was listening, so I can't remember. Hey, let me find a pin for Carl. I'm gonna be sending out the Gadget Man for you, and I have a bunch. Oh, I'll talk about now. So, I have no examples, but like he has an Orioles hat. It's not an Orioles hat, but like it has the big orange O on it, but it says O and then apostrophe S. I mean, Z. So it says, I mean, it says, instead of O's, it says OZ. And then on the side, it has a triple beam scale, and it has the however many point whatever. So it's actually an O's hat. He has a Nike swoosh that says $50 instead of just do it. So he does like logos, but then he flips them on to the fuck your life thing. That's all going away as of tomorrow morning on the 1st. So if you anything that is on for sale is on sale now. Not on sale. It's not on sale. It's just today's the last day you can buy anything of a logo flip, and then he's taking them off the market. So we bought a bunch of stuff. I got him a couple of things. I got a thing. Now I'm like, shit, maybe I should look and see if there's anything else I want. This is just the last chance. So I thought maybe I would go to the store when we went down there, but all right, Carl, I'm gonna show you a couple of pins. Let me know when you see one that you want, then I throw it in as a gift. Dimples and her daughter make pins, and so she said, "This one says Uncle Cracker. Can't have that one." We got Ren and Stimpy. So I decided I'm gonna start because she was so nice and sent me so many. I'm like, I'm not gonna use half these pins, so I can throw them out to somewheres. I don't think there's any of the Ghostbuster ones. I know that would be an easier one for you. But like, I would never be able to find something like that. Oh my god, I gotta use so many of these crafting items. This is just like, what? Oh my god, these moons, I forgot about those ones. Alright, I'm not organized. What? Okay, that's the one you like, right? Perfect. Love that. Hmm. So I guess that was that. I still like hanging out. We are going to start transitioning to being on Twitch more often, probably than TikTok eventually. I am getting super close to 10,000 fucking followers on TikTok. And then I can organize all my videos and just have a different focus over there. So that'll be good. And I think I uploaded all of our old things. I found out you can just, I mean, like I'm new to Twitch, so I found out just now that you can basically, I uploaded everything we did onto my YouTube. So I was like, all right. What I'm probably gonna do is when we're done doing this and come back from the gathering again this year and do our recap from that, we'll probably do the ones that we don't have on YouTube again because we had no audio then, and I didn't save any of those ones. C'est la vie. Fill out 1099 form for Twitch, please. What? I don't know what that is. Man, I'm so good to see you this weekend, Sandy. Tax form. I don't like taxes. I don't do those. But I do like getting paid. That's where they get you. Oh, jeez. All right. Well, again, see, this is what I'm saying. My focus is going to switch once I get my 10,000 on TikTok and I can just format my style there. It's just I can say and do so much more stuff on here. It's just way easier. And I feel like my homies from TikTok that I made will come over here with us. Hopefully. Some of them anyway. I actually enjoy streaming on TikTok a lot. I know a lot of people aren't vibe with it or whatever, but um, I like and hate Juggalos, and so I like and hate TikTok Juggalos just um. But like a lot of them, I really just want to know stuff. Some of them suck, but I've weeded through a lot of them. I've gotten some of them that they're just kids wanting to listen to music and they don't want any of this nonsense that goes with it. So I'm like, well, I guess might not be for you, but everyone else, I like it over here just 'cause also I can show pictures and videos and I don't know, I can smoke weed. That's a huge point of fact for me. Carl's on this, Rocco's on this, they're not on TikTok. And those are like, and Jelly, those are my three best friends. And Krista is a girlfriend also, but the best guy friends. My brothers. I'm a very lucky girl. So I like having them available in here. Um, so that's a huge perk of coming over to Twitch from TikTok is I have more IRL friends here. It also makes it harder. Like, when I stream on TikTok, a lot of times I'm just making a nice positive atmosphere for a lot of people, which I do enjoy. So I'm not as positive over here as I am over there. I'm very welcoming and nice on that because that's what that app asks you to do. So I am a nice and a welcoming person, so it translates fine. But I got this guy. I got this guy over here.
And I'm well with you, and well,
He doesn't wish you
with you any specific.
Yes, thank God. Yes, and just seeing you in real life, it's a lot easier. I can talk. It takes like 10 seconds to have a like a conversation that would, for me, like I can't even get around to asking questions online. I'm very overwhelmed. I feel like I do a lot. Like, I'm sure any of you that do any podcasting or social media or any sort of stuff like that. It's 100 times 10 full-time jobs, like between the editing and the taking the shit and the making everything and then the promoting everything. It is a whole ass lot of work. That's for sure. But I'm trying to be very consistent. No, I got a lot of content, so that's why I like TikTok. So I can just fucking post. I post like 3 videos a day there. And I'm not even scratching the surface of my fucking content. I'm like, ah. Sometimes I'm like, I can't even believe I could post 10 more things right now. I just thought of, but I'm like, I can't. Oh, people can't even keep up with what I'm already posting because it's all like just totally unique content to them, you know. Oh, thank you. Yeah. Yes, exactly. Yep. No. Can you imagine if they did if they didn't help you get in? I mean I hit up Justin for we were meeting up to smoke and you saw when he came out there. We weren't meeting him up then. Like we had tried to meet up with him earlier in the day. He comes out, I have like a half of a roach. We had just finished talking, I think it was Al, and I'm like, here. I'm like, I don't think you want this, but you missed it. Sorry. But that's when I saw him, and I almost said, "You're lucky you got Sailor V," in, but I didn't want to. I'm actually not very social, so I just said hi to him and gave him a hug. Then we went to get bagel dogs, and I said, "Have fun." I'm not eating a purple hot dog from a parking lot. It's just not gonna happen. Those purple popping things. That's what them shits looked like. They were so purple. I'm sure they were good. I feel like Justin said he had 8 of them, maybe something like that. Yeah. I like what you said too about like I don't do very much. I do though. Like I upload like 3 different things a day, but I want to alternate more content. Of I have been going live less because I've just been homeless for the last couple of weeks, I guess. But I did notice when I was live the other night, and I haven't been on forever. I feel like everyone was there and we had a great night. So I don't want to oversaturate my lives, like you were saying, which I get. So I just like to hang out with my friends and do the red stuff. Right, so yeah, it's consistency. Right, right, right. That's what I've been trying to do. So I want to do that more. What we did was, I don't like, of course, I don't like watching or listening to any of this. I'm like, why am I doing this? I sound and look like an idiot. Let's cancel this whole thing. This is stupid. That's true, but um, what I did start doing just the other day. This is like however many one of these, but I started listening to the actual playback of it when we were driving back from New York. And then when I would hear something that I was like, oh, this would make a good clip, I took a screenshot of the time so that I could make a clip from it. And then I can use that to promote the next week, I guess. But yeah, I need to figure that out better. It's just like there's so much to do. It's like wild. So, because what I've been doing, like I was telling you, is I've been focused on TikTok because I can get the views on there and get the followers. So everything I've been making on TikTok that I feel like people on Instagram will like, I'll post there or on Twitter or whatever. So but I know what I neglect. I pretty much have been neglecting YouTube. I feel like so I need to work on that next, and that's why I'm happy that that's the thing on TikTok, and I want to do it on Twitch too. But on TikTok, I'm selling my resin. That's what because when I go live on there doing resin, I'll probably always do that because I feel like I won't sell any resin, then I'll go live for a day and I'll sell like 2 things. And that's, I mean, I would just like to sell like a couple things a week and I'd be happy with that, you know. But I do have stuff that I can't do here that I can do live. So I can't do or show any of my um my weed stuff on TikTok. I already had it when I first TikTok first was a thing. I had it kind of got canceled. I do have these roach clips if anyone's interested. I can't post them on Etsy; they won't let me. But they're like flower agate crystals with this on the end. It's a cute little clip. And I have this one's turquoise. This one is like garden agate or something really cool. If you're into crystals, they're good. They're nice crystals. I just like wine. But yeah, the most a lot of them are Joker card color inspired because I'm a Juggalo, so like this is a ringmaster inspired, obviously. And like this whole last tray. So I grow the leaves, obviously. Well, he does more, but and then I press them. Like it's. I wish it was an easy thing that I could like. Before, when I was just like, oh, let me try this out, I had leaves that I had just saved back in the day, pressed in books, because I always thought it was so fucking cool. Like I don't know, just from coming from the age of like weed was so illegal, So just be able to like see the actual plant and look at its leaves and shit. I always thought it was so cool. And then once we started growing, and then other people would come over that had never seen weed grown before. They go like, "What? Those leaves are cool." I'm like, "I know. I hate throwing them all away." So then I just started sticking them in like every book. And then I was like, "What can I do with these?" So I started doing the resin stuff years back, and I found out that when you put the leaf in, it's a whole guys. You see me with the other resin. This stuff's even worse. I have to like squeeze each leaf individually to get all the bubbles out, or else it just looks like trash. It's a nightmare. It takes so much longer. So that's what I was about to say. So back then, I just had these old dry ones in books. So I put them in, and then once they were in the resin, like stuff moves around. You see me do resin. I'd go to move it. The second you even touch it, it would disintegrate. The one I did today, I just popped open. Actually, I haven't been able to show them on the other thing. I popped it open today, and one of the leaves is broken. And I was pissed. But it happens. But I do have a process now where I soak it in glycerin and water, and I use silica sand. It's a whole bunch of different ways I make them. But here's the two new ones of the small variety. This one glows in the dark. Someone did point out to me that it does have sharp edges, so it is going to have weeds stuck in the things. I don't like to lie to people, so when someone told me that, I was like, oh my god, you're right. Maybe it should just be a tray to hold stuff on instead. But I mean, we're just whatever. But then there was this one that I popped out because I needed the tray for earlier. It's a big version. What? It glows in the dark. It's not on anything yet, so you know that's a glow in the dark boy. But you see, like so what I'm saying is, so the leaf, so this leaf right here, see how that's broken? That's annoying as fuck to me, but can't do anything about it. So I do it when I'm processing leaves, which I do need to do soon, because I'm gonna start doing Twitch more. I'm gonna definitely want to. So after I soak them in glycerin for a while, and then I also have to press them between paper towels and glass and stuff like that. Then I put them in some silica gel. After all that, then I have to figure out how to keep them safe. So I ended up getting a binder that's like a photo album from back in the day. Well, not back in the day, I guess. I got it currently. So then I just put them all in here. After I process them, it takes one of them then. What? Yep. Yep. One okay. One of the girls catch this one. She thought the show was Saturday, Sunday. Oh no, Sunday because it was Memorial Day weekend. So I guess in her head that meant Sunday and Monday. She missed the writing show because she thought it was on Sunday, so she didn't even get to that one. She just totally missed it, and then she lost her. She was in the like up towards the front at the second show, and she lost her phone, and she didn't get there till past 7. So we did not connect. But I did meet up with Killer Clown, or not Killer Clown, Clown Boy. If you know him from TikTok, him and his wife, she fell out. She was sitting at the bar, sweaty. I was rubbing her head. She was like, she was not having a good time. Like that one. So yeah, I just put them in here, and I can sort them easier. This is one thing I do organize, Dimples. Um, it has to be kept flat and perfect, or else they're gonna get ruined. And it's so much work to get them to this point. When I tell you, when these leaves are soaking wet, and you have to like just lie them out flat on top of a paper towel, and then try to like put something on top of it to keep it flat. Oh my God. So yeah, and then these ones, actually, these are male plants. If you're familiar with weed at all, yeah, these ones you don't want in your garden because they make these are like little nut sacks. If you can see them coming off there, they're full of pollen. So they'll come over to where the nice sticky girls are, and they'll just like bust open their pollen sacs, and every time one piece of the pollen hits one of those nice little fucking tendrils, it makes the fucking guys. So we pull them out right when they're on. Well, right when if we see that there's a male, we pull it out right away. But I kept a couple because I thought it would be cool to keep. But yeah, so we have a lot of like I have a bunch of little ones too. They're very cute. There's a little ones. I had smaller ones for jewelry. The fuck? They're all gone. No, these ones are kind of small. But yeah, so I have all different sizes. Like the nice big ones, I love them. Those ones I usually will use like I got to put a bit under them. You have some? Did we give you banana bread when we saw you this weekend? Mm, I think you're right. So you're lucky you didn't go with us. We waited on Rocco, so because and Rocco was talking to Joe. So, oh man, we'll hook you up next time we see you for sure. That's the other good thing about growing your own weed. Besides the fact that you don't have to pay for weed anymore, you get a bunch of trim so that you can make edibles or whatnot with it. So that's always nice. I love weed. So these are this one is up on the Etsy. There's a link in my profile. This one is not up there yet, but it'll be up there soon. And I have another Wizard of the Hood that has pot leaf on it. I'm just trying to like think about the stuff I can't talk about on my other shit. I'm also starting to make this now. I'm loving this also. Carl, I don't know if you're still in here, but this one is reminiscent of you. This is a glow in the dark lighter holder. So for me personally, there's too many bubbles. Okay, can you see how there's a bubble right by the Hatchet Man's leg? I know that doesn't affect much for normal people, but for someone like me, it makes me crazy. So I'm like, I don't know. I can't even charge full price for this lighter because it has a bubble in it. Yeah, man. It's a good hobby too. It's fun. Well, maybe not fun for you anymore, but I like it. I used to play music for them and stuff back then. I took care. Yeah, I'm gonna put some out in the garden. My garden has a couple eggplants, some cucumbers, some pickle bushes, tomatoes, jalapenos, peppers, um, corn. You know what? I was weeding the garden, and I think I pulled one of the corns out. But I found the greenhouse thing with and it had a bunch of seeds. So I guess. But yeah, so we'll take a couple and throw them out there. Last year we did that, and it was taller than him, so they were at least 6 feet tall. And we took a walk around the block to see if we could see them, and we 100% could. So we had to come back and we cut them all down and it all down. Oh, yeah. It's been so rainy here. My garden looks weird. It's like not the right color. I don't know. But it's also like self-contained, so I don't know if it's getting like all the nutrients getting washed out. You know what I mean? I don't know how it works. Yeah. All right. Well, yes. We'll have to go. If anyone would like a lighter, let me know. I can make custom color if they glow in the dark. They're not going to be perfect. If anyone ever is ordering anything from me, just know that I am trying my best to make these products, to learn how to do it, to make sure there's not problems with them. Like I said, like, and my prices will reflect that. Like, if I don't like something, I'll be like, I'm going to charge like $10 less for that because it has like a huge bubble or whatever. But just know that it's a handmade item, so appreciate you. That's not nothing. But yeah. Next week, be here for Wizard of the Hood week. If you weren't there, be here because this is going to be the last year that Twisted's there, the last year that we got Lotus, Riders, and like I said, one of the top gathering performances of all time was the Wizard of the Hood. So we definitely will have stories and pictures of that. Yeah, I don't want to put that down because we have a new full star. Yes, it's gonna be fucking right. The diamonds have not dried up yet. Next year is gonna be raining diamonds for sure. All right, Carl, I will send that out to you. So, yep, rip to the shit for and everyone else that slept. This is already. But I will be making more promises. We love you. We love you so much. Yeah, that's in August, though. We'll be seeing you at the gathering before that. We'll see you next week for the gathering of the Juggalos 2016, which was the 17th annual. And I can't do a raid because I'm not logged in on my fucking Twitch. I don't know why. It won't let me log in. Join Twitch today. I'm already joined, yo. I'm streaming. How can you tell me to log in? Well, I don't know how to who's on that we should go raid because everyone should just go there because I can't figure it out. What the fuck? Um, I don't know why I'm signed out of it. It says nope, forgot password. Okay. I don't want to do. I don't want to do a new password. Yes, thank you so much for the raid. I appreciate you guys and Sailor V with Ear Help IRL. Yeah, for some reason I'm not logged in on my Streamlabs. It won't let me log in. I'm logged in on my computer just fine, and it won't let me raid anybody. So who's on? Everyone, please go show them love because I can't fucking figure this shit out. But we will see you guys next week. Do you have anything you need to plug there? Juggalo Dundee or C'est La Vie? What days of the week are y'all on? Thanks for coming by, Killer Clown. I'm glad that you made the transition over here to my TikTok friends. Mondays and Fridays. All right. So yeah, check out Juggalo Dundee. He's been doing this. They are the real backbone of the Juggalo streaming network. So if you're not following Juggalo Dundee or Sailor V, please give them a follow. They are the homies, and I know her in IRL, just like Nilvog, and just like Carl, and who else is there? Dimples. Rocco. I know a bunch of y'all on IRL, so I love that. I love you guys for supporting me and coming out and letting me talk nonsense and get us all hype for this year's gathering of legends. Because that's the point. I don't want to lose sight of that. And I'm hanging out with my homies. So love you, love you, love you. And we'll see you next week.